Hello.
Hi. The stream literally just went live.
Hello.
Hello. I feel dirty.
Huh. Okay.
I feel dirty because I just dropped like $100 thanks to you.
You're cutting out. I heard the $100 part.
I said I feel dirty because I just dropped like $100 because of you. And that was like an unintentional effect. Because I didn't even buy the thing you sent me.
You went for the Silent Hill thing, didn't you?
I did because I don't want my chance to be gone again. So hi everyone, welcome back to video games. I'm gonna quickly do one online race just so I can get that daily done, and then we're gonna do a time trial, and then we're gonna do the ring rallies of CNK in bonus tracks. And then we'll do the dailies for the day, and then we are done. Today is gonna be an easy stream.
Yay!
So yeah. And I just spent $100 because of this, man. Well, the $100, there's a little bit more that I bought on my own that has nothing to do with either of the things, the Silent Hill soundtracks or the Jak and Daxter one. Jak and Daxter one doesn't unlock for a few hours.
Days.
So,
yeah.
which I'm thinking about buying, but we'll see.
Yeah, it doesn't unlock till Friday. I just checked it like once a week just in case they have anything.
It doesn't unlock till Friday? I thought it said it had 3 hours left.
3 days.
No.
And 16 hours, so that's Friday.
Maybe I'll consider it then. Gives me more days. I don't know if I have buyer's remorse or not. Right now. We have to wait and see.
Yeah, fair enough. Personally, I'm one of those people that almost never gets buyer's remorse, but then again, this thing's like the Megamind game, which doesn't even work. So it's not like it never happens.
Looks like I have to play as Crash
Yep.
today.
Crash in Crash Cove without using items. If you want to maximize it.
I had to play with him online once. Did he get a skin this season? Of course not.
Fake Crash did, but not normal Crash. Because of course Fake Crash got another skin. I'm sorry, I won't keep complaining about that every time we stream. It's just...
I think he has gotten one for every GP, hasn't he?
I don't think he got on Nitro Tour. I think that might be the only one.
No, he got Cowboy in
Or no,
Nitro
Spyro.
Tour. Oh, yeah.
That was just default.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Back in Time, Monster Fake Crash, and rest. Hey, he actually didn't get as many skins as I was thinking. Not as bad as Tiny, though Tiny's amazing, so that's okay. No, Tiny only got
Tiny
2
can have all the skins he wants.
Crash is the real bad one? Nah, he only got 2.
I mean, like, he had a bunch of starting skins, though, so... Not as bad for him.
Nobody really has had the most... Actually, Fake Crash so far has had the most skins with 3. I don't know if anybody rivals that.
Tiny, probably.
I think actually you're right. Yeah, Biker, Gladiator, Werewolf. Interesting.
That's all I can think of.
Okay, I guess I'll just do the online race later. What do I have to do? Crash Cove? I have to do Crash Cove without turbo pads.
No turbo pads and no items.
As Crash?
In Crash Cove.
Okay.
Doesn't matter what character you pick. In fact, you probably shouldn't pick Crash because you can get extra points for it that way.
I'll play as Isabella because I still need to get her last skin. I think I need to do a ring rally there too. Which means that me being in 79th place in Crash Cove Ring Rally is probably going to be moot now.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I'm pretty sure I was already only like in 79th place due to nobody playing Ring Rally mode. If I had to guess. 'Cause Crash Cove is a really simple course. It's really hard to screw that one up.
You say that, but when I went through it earlier today, that was probably the one I had the most trouble with out of every stage. Just because there's barely any rings.
Fair. Okay, that is fair enough. It is pretty harsh if you miss rings.
I think I only got to like lap 4 on that stage, which usually I can make it to lap 7 or 8.
Hey guys, it's me, Yoga Moanyo.
You might have a worse name problem than I do, and that's saying something.
I might have a worse name problem than you, just because nobody knew how to pronounce it. For some reason.
I guess the funny thing, it's more of a different name problem than a worse problem.
True.
My problem is I could never settle on a name.
I have problems where I can never find a name. So, how's your day been thus far?
Fine. I actually got done on time thinking that, oh, okay, we've been starting at 3:30 every day, so I'll be ready for you this time, and then you actually started later.
Well, that's your fault. I'm 100% pinning the blame on you.
Not sure why, but okay.
Literally, I just went to the bank too. So, you know what? This is all your fault.
I remember not saying a single thing about Silent Hill.
You didn't. It just so happened that I remembered that, and I googled the prices because I wanted you to know the prices. And it just so happens. It just so happens that I saw it was on sale. So it was kind of a chain of events that no man could predict. Grand Prix. Green Rally, Crash. Use a shortcut with Crash Bandicoot on any track.
That you'll probably get when you're doing Crash Online.
Yeah, complete Crash Cove in mirror mode. Oops.
Yeah, probably should have done that when you were doing your last race, but
Can I do that with Entropy's Apprentice? Is that a thing?
I think so.
It just says in mirror mode. It doesn't say specifically
what mode. Yeah.
What mode? So
I guess you could do that, or maybe Ring Rally.
I don't want to do Ring Rally in mirror mode.
Fair enough. I wouldn't really want to do time trial mirror mode either. Is the thing.
True, but time trial's 3 laps. Mirror mode can be like 12. I think Crash Cove, it kind of caps out at like 10, but because of the little amounts of rings.
Oh, you meant Ring Rally. You said time trial. I was very confused.
Oh, oops, my bad. So how's your day been?
Fine, just dandy.
So how's your dandy been? I'm still unsure if I feel this buyer's remorse yet or not. Like I feel disgusted because I spent a lot.
You give it a day.
Well, the thing is, I think the reason why I'm kind of like iffy is because I have plans to get a few other things. And I basically, I haven't spent $100 yet, but I'm going to be spending a lot of. I'm probably going to spend like 130 soon, something like that, something ridiculous. That's probably where the remorse is coming from, because it's like, oh, I just got my paycheck and I just used it all. Nice. It's whatever, though. Luckily, the computer money's going pretty well. I think I'm gonna limit myself to $2,000 on it, so I'll have a hefty amount of money to spend. We'll get a really nice PC.
Yeah, I mean, you want a good computer, but at the same time, like, I don't know how I'd feel about getting one of those 5K PCs when you know they go out of date in a couple years anyway.
Well, that's sort of the idea. Is like I want to get a PC that doesn't go out. Like I can keep 4 years without it going like out of date for a while.
I would wait for the new console generation to come out. That seems to be when all the new cards come out. For whatever reason, every time without fail.
Maybe it'll be a time to eat pie. I want to see what place my Ring Rally and Crash Cove is. I think I was 79th yesterday, so let's see where
well, you keep saying, so.
Yeah, so let's see where I'm at now. 91. Huh.
You haven't fallen that much.
Yeah. Let's see if I can beat my score. I know I was going to do all these dailies after the ring rallies, but they just kind of all happen to line up to be conveniently done relatively fast, so why not? Also, I'm just, I guess, used to doing dailies first.
It's fine.
Yeah.
Kind of expected this to happen anyway. You've already done basically everything but the ring rally and the online stuff at this point.
Yep. And plus, I can immediately start doing the other ring rallies. I think the ring rallies count as a race, too. I'm not 100% sure on that, so I'm going to keep using Isabella.
I don't think so. I can... I don't know. I feel like I did a lot of Ring Rally Electron the other day, and I wasn't getting skins. So I was using Penta, which I don't have all skins for yet.
When you want? What's the sound Penta makes? Rate my Penta sound out of 10.
17.
Yeah, buddy.
You have no idea how tough that I was to say 1.
Aw. If you were gonna say 1,
the joke.
if you were gonna say 1, you should have at least said yay 1 or penguin yay 1. You know, you gotta go the extra mile. You know what I mean? So, even though I've asked you how your day has been, what has your day consisted of? See, that's a new one.
Work. Staying late for work because... Actually, I don't really know why they wanted me to stay late for work. There's almost nothing going on right now, but they wanted me to stay there.
The season's coming. Have fun.
Well, yeah, but it's not there yet. And,
that is true.
nobody spends money before the season. It's extremely dead at the warehouse this time of year.
I just spent money because I don't want to take risks.
You're a weirdo.
Well, I mean, I don't intend on buying anything decently soon. After my recent purchase, I'm still saving money up for a nice PC. Followed by bongos.
Gotta see if your priorities in order. Although to be fair, you still got DK64 to get through first.
True, but I still want to buy them in advance.
Oh no, we've been wanting those stupid bonkos for years now.
Yeah, and now it's finally the time.
Is it finally here, performing for you?
I need to put DK64 on my list of games I intend
I kind of
to
figured
play.
it'd be whatever's after, whatever ends up being after Crisis Core, because whatever's after that's going to be a randomizer. But
Yeah, probably. We need to get to that game. The main reason why I haven't done it is due to the bongo thing, and I didn't want to set myself up to finish it just to just for it, just to not be able to do it later, or whatever. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So, but now that problem is resolved, I can go ahead and get it. I think they're finally here performing for you.
Still need to make the Yogi Idol for that song so you can have that final part.
Do you have the audio?
I don't think I do anymore.
Because I don't know if I do. I probably do. I just can't figure out which part of my PC I have it in. Like, I'm almost certain I have
I feel
the
like I
audio.
might have deleted it once you said you were going to work on it.
And I'm pretty sure I didn't delete it because I have a bad habit of not deleting stuff like that. I only really delete like the video files of our recordings. That's mostly because I need the space.
Well, they're videos, and videos are big.
Yes, I need the space on my PC. 32,000. That wasn't even my best score. No wonder my score was so decent.
You made it to lap 9.
I did. I missed a few rings. That one's very picky. Not missing rings. Mastering advanced techniques will help you shut up. Alright, so Inferno Island. Let's start. I want to quickly check. It says win 13 more races is Isabel. I'll check next. Of course it's 13. I'll check next race.
13!
I'll check next race to see how it is. Hi, Gary. I'm Isabel Bowie. Hey, don't say that. That makes me sad.
I'm trying my hardest not to say it.
Thank you. I actually didn't put that reference together, but I stopped at the end of lap 8 every time last time, but this time I'm just gonna try to go for the best score possible. Because why not? You know what I mean, dude? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
Sandwiches.
Oh hi, say it, coward. Don't listen to him. He's a bad influence. He's a bad influence, Mayo. Don't listen.
What, the bad number?
Don't listen to him. He's a bad influence. It's ground control is a major time. So how's your day been?
Still only been going for 17 minutes. You've already asked me that question 4 times.
Well, let's find a topic to talk about. Something random.
Oh. These GPs are supposedly going till May.
God, I hope not.
At least.
If they do,
preface that.
if they do go to May, they're gonna have a June one. It'll be like a 1-year anniversary one, and then I think that would be it. It wouldn't be monthly anymore at that point, probably.
Assuming they're gonna start looping at that point.
Yeah, that makes sense actually.
Well, I'm still wondering what they're gonna do for the inevitable PC release.
Maybe that's when they're gonna release it. It would make sense, especially if they start looping.
Oh, sure.
Oops. Today's been a weird day. I slept terribly last night. So did I tell you? I don't think I did, but on I think it was the Thursday we recorded. I think it was the Wednesday.
Mm-hmm.
I ended up sleeping at like 8 p.m. So I slept at 8 p.m., right? And because when my body sleeps that early, because I'm not used to it, I take it's a nap. Like I wake up a few hours later and then I can't get back to sleep because my body's not accustomed to me sleeping that early, right? So that day that happened, I woke up at midnight and I couldn't sleep until 4 in the morning because I just wasn't tired, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then I woke up at like noon, so I ended up sleeping like way more than I really wanted to. The same thing happened today, or last night technically. So yeah, and I'm not the only one. It actually happened to a friend of mine too, except they stood up all day instead. But yeah, no, I had another bad day like that, or bad night rather, where I woke up. I slept way too early, and because I slept too early, my body was... Whoa, that was a weird jump. My body decided I didn't want to go back to sleep.
Stream crashed on me, so I can't even see your bigger jump. Why does it always do this?
Because life hates you. And I hate life. At least you can be my, chat monitor.
Panda comes to please the Chinese.
Wait, what?
That's what Gary said.
What'd he say?
Yaya Panda is coming to please the Chinese.
You know, China's going through rough times right now. Specifically Hong Kong. And it's just getting worse over there. I have friends who live there. I have one friend, at least in specific, that I talk to like every day.
I understand you're saying, but at the same time, that's clearly not what they were saying.
I know. Just, you know, I'm just mentioning it because I'm worried about my friends. I swear I'm pressing the jump button. I missed those rings on 2 laps. Got to lap 10. Nice.
I mean, legally it is China, even if they don't identify as Chinese.
Dude, I don't care what anyone says. I always say Hong Kong is in China. Like, it's basically, it's in...
Like, even if Hong Kong doesn't want to be China, but they are. It's basically what it is.
Yeah, exactly.
Basically, it's kind of like Taiwan, but without the mess, the full metal thing.
Okay,
it's really not, but
you
China
don't...
wants it to be, but it's backwards.
You don't win, you don't get... it doesn't count as races, unfortunately, whatever. I guess I'll play as Megumi then, because she is a cute face. Hi, blurring icons. Nice to see you again. How are you doing today? How are you doing today, ma'am? The question always shifts back to you. Guess what I get to do? Oh wait, there was rings down there. I want to restart. Guess what I get to do today after the stream?
Oh.
It rhymes with Final Fantasy VII.
How have you still not finished it yet? You were basically at the end when I asked you before.
Because I didn't play it since then. I was gonna play it last night, but I fell asleep. What if I told you I'm only 10 minutes in the game? Then at that point, Mayo's just like, well, good luck finishing it before Saturday.
Actually, okay, so Emerald Knight are taking a hostile takeover of the show. It's now.
Ha-ho! Hee-hee! Woo-hoo! Forgot there were rings down here. Oh well, I missed one. I need to ask if both of you guys are going to be available for next month. If you guys are, then...
I don't think December will be the problem.
Then we can. I don't know how he is. I think,
obviously, Christmas is a problem. But...
Yeah. Ideally, I want it to be there's springs down here. I keep forgetting. I'm so used to taking a little shortcut. Ideally, I want it to be like the 15th before then, maybe.
Hey, if Rillaru actually comes out, you better believe I'm paying him pizza money to be Rillaru.
Did somebody bring it up?
Yes, Gary said.
What did he say?
Said if you don't mean Rillaru, I'll be big disappointed.
Rillaru's not coming. Shut up. It's just a skin.
Skin of what?
I don't know. Koala Kong gets a Rillaru skin.
If anyone, shouldn't it be a Dingodile skin?
Yeah, him. Dingodile gets it.
But he doesn't like when people mention the data mine, okay?
I don't.
It makes him sad.
Acknowledging the existence of Crash Bash just makes me sad. Which, by the way, we do need to still test that. Maybe this week will be the week we could finally do it. Maybe on Thursday.
Like, we don't have that much left before Jack 3 is going to be done.
Jack 3, more like Jack Shmee. That doesn't even make any sense. That's just me in general. I just don't make any sense. Mayo, how have you dealt with me all these years?
Still trying to figure that out. I'll get back to you when I have an actual answer that I am satisfied with.
Also, I just jumped really high because of the blue fire. It makes you go so fast. With the shortcut jump, I just kind of went soaring. Woo! I don't think the game expects you to go that high. It definitely doesn't, because I don't remember what stage it was, but there was a stage in the CTR stages that what's it called? That you were going so fast because of the lap you were on, and you flew through what's it called? You flew through the scenery because I don't think the game expected you to be going that fast in the stage.
Go figure.
Oh my god! I just remembered I didn't do Dragon Mind yesterday. I'll do that after this.
Hey, why'd you not do Dragon Mine?
I don't remember. I think I stopped right before it because I had to do because the dailies reset or something, or not the dailies, but the daily bonus reset. And then yeah. yeah, Panda's just a polar skin. Yeah, it is. Didn't you know?
I mean, if anyone, I would think maybe like Baby Coco, because Baby Crash already has the panda skin.
I want to talk about Baby Coco. Did I do the Tiny Arena one? I did. Okay.
Did you get from Em on how far he is in Final Fantasy VII?
I have not. Is he online right now?
He is.
Can you message the Romper crew real quick and just be like, "Hey, message from Yogi because he's racing. How have you beaten Final Fantasy VII?" Thank you. Then obviously tell me whatever his response is.
I ended up sending it to him directly instead of the Romper crew, but whatever.
Oh, of course, of course! I'd rather this be in the shortcut than I would on the spiral. If the spiral didn't exist, I wouldn't dislike the stage, probably.
I think that's true for everybody that dislikes the level. It's only the spiral. I mean, like, it's not even that bad. It's just, especially on lap 1, you basically have to take the spiral because you just don't have enough speed.
Yeah, it's luck based also.
Not entirely. It's pretty consistent.
Well, if you know how the minecart cycles are, then yeah, it's gonna be consistent.
I mean, if you don't throw at the same speed or roughly the same speed every time, then yeah.
I wonder if there's any of the rings in there. There is, I see one. But it's just one, as opposed to the multiple. I wonder if it's worth it.
I mean, spiral.
I really don't want to do the spiral.
Yeah, I saw it that time too. There was one.
Oh, there's two. There's two, actually. Okay, it might be worth it if you get it on a good cycle. Because you skip.
You have blue fire now, so even if it's kind of close, you should be fine.
Yeah. Whatever, this track sucks anyways. It looks pretty though. Whoa, that was a high jump.
Oh! Wait for the high jump.
It's right after the shortcut. It was like higher than I was expecting it to be. Wasn't something ridiculous, but... Woo! Take it back, it is ridiculous. Just like your mom. Did he respond?
He said not yet,
Ask
but he didn't tell me how far he made it. And that's
where
what I
he's-
asked.
Yeah, I was supposed to ask where he's located. Or ask for hours. I agree.
I mean, it's the Steam version. I can figure out his hours just by going on and seeing how long he's played for.
That is true. But that's what we call being a stalker. What the heck was that? Why did I just get like what? I hit like a small bit of the level geometry and it like threw me in another direction.
Welcome back, Nerdy.
Welcome back, Nerdy. Hello, how's it going? Megumi looks naked from the back of the circus outfit, especially in bigger carts.
Yeah, I was actively avoiding reading that one on account of your whole stance on furries.
I'm shivering. Comments.
Oh, he's basically at the end.
Where's he at?
Or I think. Wait a minute. How far in is that game? Or that part of the game?
Where is he?
Either he's close to the end or he's at the halfway point.
Where is he?
He said I just finished the cutscene where Shinra uses a rocket on the meteor. But I want to ask first or second visit, but if it's the first visit, I don't want to spoil it for him.
Ask what he did right before that. That's the only other way you can figure it out. I'm doing good. Thanks for asking, Nerdy. He also asked how you were doing.
Great, and he's already asked me how my days been like 6 times, I think. So please don't worry.
Hey, Mayo. Did you ask him?
He got... Oh, yeah, he's at the end. He got the third huge materia.
Oh, yeah, he's like right there at the end.
Yeah, that's the second visit then. Alright. Yeah, he's only a little bit behind you then.
I would love... There's something I wanna ask you, but I have to wait for the Romper Crew. Luckily, that's this weekend, thank God.
Oh no, this is weekend. Okay.
Yeah. Because
Since the time is completely screwed. Okay. Sorry.
Oh yeah, I have to change the Romper Crew thing so people are on the right page. But there's something I've been wanting to ask you and M, but I can't because I
know, I have too. It involves a very specific part of the game in particular, but
so does mine. God, I hope we're
I would love it if we have the same question. I don't think we do.
Probably not, but
it would be so fun.
Probably not, because the question that I have relates to one tiny little thing.
Mine's not necessarily tiny, but well, anything more than that would be spoiling the romper crew for you. So
Yeah. No, I got you. I can't wait. This is gonna be a very interesting episode. Also, I'm very glad that I have that frog emote that I always post. I don't even know what server I have it from. I just know I have it. It's a good emote. With the frog.
But I have a froggy hat, so that counts for something.
Wear it.
I mean, there's no point to it right now.
Wear it anyways. Look, do you need a point to wear the froggy hat?
Yes, because otherwise it's bringing shame and disservice to the frog.
Okay, you're right. By the way, join our cult.
Of course.
YouTube, it's not an actual
we're
cult.
not a cult, though.
Yeah.
Join the romper means feel free to join anyway.
Join the romper crew discussion. Thank you. Everybody watch the romper crew coming out.
All you have to do is beat Final Fantasy VII by Friday.
I mean, it's possible. Especially if you ignore side content. Ask how many hours M does have on the game, or at least check. Because I'm curious on how...
I don't want to pass jump too much, I'm just gonna...
Yeah, because I'm just curious to see where he's sitting at. Since he's at the end. Did you tell him he's at the end?
I didn't.
Woo!
He doesn't even show that he has the game on Steam. Says I have 2 friends that play Final Fantasy VII, and M's not one of them.
That's a glitch. Unsurprisingly, Steam does that a lot. But like, if you go to the actual Steam store page, it'll say that he has it.
Oh, I'm sure it will. Oh, yeah. Those are on here now.
Interesting.
Wait, he's playing Final Fantasy VII right now! Why was it not showing him?
He's probably playing Final Fantasy VII right now because you mentioned it to him. So he's like, why not?
Impossible.
Final Fantasy VII. Why is your brother yelling? He just went woo! Grr! You're one or the other, male brother. You can't be... see, he just went woo again! It's making me sad, Mayo. He can't make up his mind. So how many hours?
He has 27 hours.
27 hours. I wonder how much side content he's doing. What if you just were exceptionally slow?
I wouldn't actually be that surprised that I did a lot of grinding.
I went through the level geometry.
That was a joke, please don't actually buy Final Fantasy VII for the discussion.
Please don't.
And besides, you can get it on basically every system these days. So you can get it on Steam or
you could probably get
Switch,
it.
Xbox.
You could probably get it on a Nokia phone.
I mean,
From
basically
2001.
Again, I was gonna say every phone these days you can just get a PS1 emulator. So yes, but 2001. You know, actually. I was about to say a joke, but there actually is that Final Fantasy VII old phone game.
You could probably get it on the Ouya. I want it on my Nokia phone.
It's basically Square Enix's version of Skyrim. It's on everything.
It could be worse. It could be Sonic 1. I still think Sonic 1 is the victor of what game has the most ports. How many
Sonic is just straight ridiculous.
The what?
Sonic was just, especially compared to like Sonic 2 and 3, which have almost no ports in comparison, especially 3.
Yeah, Sonic 1 is just like a million. There's literally, it's like, how many versions of Sonic 1 do you own? 25?
I know there's over 20. Like, let me look this up. Sonic 1 ports. Like, not even the original. How many ports of Sonic 1 exist?
Somebody did a video.
19-minute video.
Yeah, somebody did a video on it. They didn't even say the number. They just mentioned all of the ports. It's actually ludicrous how many ports there are. I watched that entire video. There are more ports that I've learned from that video than I ever think I was going to learn in my entire life.
I don't care how many zones are in the game, but I want to know how many ports there is. There was a canceled Amiga port!
See, now that's a surprise. There was a cancel. There was a cancel port.
That's the surprise.
That's the surprise. There was a cancel port.
I'm just gonna skim that video because it seems to be the only thing that actually goes over.
Trust me, there is. It doesn't give you a number, but the amount of ports that he mentions is out of this world.
Like, I can think of like 20 on my own, so that's really scary. Top comment. The simplest answer is a lot. Some call me Johnny. Johnny owns all of them.
Of course he does. Owns every single copy, probably. Oh, dude, I had a weird dream last night where I recorded this video series that I've been wanting to record for a while now, and it was really weird. Just fun fact of the day. I also was in an RPG world where I was like a bloodthirsty maniac for some reason, except I wasn't, and it was very bizarre. I have really weird dreams. Dude, your brother is having mood whiplash today.
Yes, that's a very normal thing. Welcome to my life.
I'm not used to it being like this mood whiplashy, though. I'm used to hearing mostly screams or the occasional woo, not a scream followed immediately by a woo.
Sonic the Hedgehog was released on phones, but before smartphone fad. Like, you know, like those old flip phones.
Yeah,
of course.
It was. Trust me, you learn more than you ever thought you would about Sonic 1 in that video.
I'm not watching the video anymore. They had too much fluff in there. I couldn't figure anything out.
They talk. There's too many ports of Sonic 1. Is the simple answer. I don't know if anybody actually has, like, Sonic Retro might be the only place that might have some sort of
pre-releases on Sonic Fandom website. Oh my god! Okay, I'm gonna read through all of them. Are you ready? First version, the original. I'm still counting this as a port. Mega Drive, aka Genesis. There's also Sonic compilation version, so I'm counting this port.
Yep.
So, what's this? Ooh, it was re-released for the Genesis under the Sega Classics logo.
Yep.
Mega 6 Volume 3 included 6 games, one of which was Sonic the Hedgehog 3.
Yep.
We're still in the Genesis, by the way. Six packs was the Sega Mega Drive consisting of 6 games, which was Sonic the Hedgehog.
Mm-hmm.
Number 5, there was an arcade release in the year 1993.
Yep.
It was basically the same as the original, but they got rid of Labyrinth
Oh, okay.
and scrapped it in Act 3.
Okay. Fair enough.
So it's definitively better.
Yeah.
There was number 6. It was part of Sonic Jam. Number 7. This included the Sega Smash Pack for the Dreamcast.
Yep.
Number 8. It was included on Sega Genesis Collection for PS2 and PS4 Portable. Should I count that as 1 or 2?
Yep. That's
2 because it's PS2 and PS.
Yep. That's 2.
So, it was available in the Sonic Mega Collection for GameCube. We're at 10. Oh, we're getting a triple whammy for this one. Sonic Mega Collection Plus for PS2, PC, and Xbox. 13.
Of course.
Available for Sonic Mega Collection Plus. and the Super Monkey Ball 2 in one combo pack for Xbox, of course.
Those don't even correlate, but okay.
I mean, they're both Sega. That's their basis. The Sonic Gems collection, which allows you to play the final boss of the game, Museum Mode. Should I count that?
Yes.
That's just the final boss.
Yes, you should.
Okay, and that's 2 more versions because there's the GameCube and PS2 port. So we are at 16. And there's the 2005 flip phone version I mentioned before. 17. The emulated version released for phones outside Japan, which is apparently different from the one I just mentioned. So 18. Blade Legends TV, which was a television console.
Of course.
19. Play TV Legends. It was based on Sonic, but it had no cartridge slot, but it's still a Genesis. Released in the US in the year 2005. Whatever. 19. The infamous Game Boy Advance re-release. Sonic the Hedgehog Genesis Anniversary Edition. 20! 21. Sonic 1 released for the iPod. 22. Sonic 1 released for the iOS. 23. Released as a downloadable thing for the Nintendo Wii. 24. Released for download on the Xbox 360 in 2007. 25. Included as a compilation for the Sonic's Ultimate Genesis Collection for PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360. 26. Sonic PC Collection is a compilation released in New Zealand and Australia in 2009. 27. Sonic Classic Collection for the Nintendo DS. 28. Included in the Sega Mega Drive Classics Collection for the PC. What am I at now? 29. Released for the Android on download for the... whatever the hell that is. It's clearly not English. But it was released. It's a Kyocera Gmo.
I don't know what that is.
Whatever, that was 29 now. Oh, we're getting a double whammy, so 30, or, not 30, no, it is 31. So
it is
31
30,
because it's Sonic Generations.
Yep.
That had Sonic 1 in it, so 31. Now,
there's still more. We're at 2012, guys.
Actually, we're at 2013.
Close enough.
Because Nintendo 3DS decided to release it as well. Called 3D Sonic the Hedgehog 32. But that wasn't the only port of Sonic 1 for the 3DS. No. It was a normal Sonic the Hedgehog, not 3D Sonic the Hedgehog, also released for the 3DS.
Of course.
So, 32. 34. There's the phone version that everybody knows about for iOS and Android that was released in 2013. And then finally, 35. Released as part of Sega Ages for the Nintendo Switch, September 20th, 2018. At the time of this stream, that is the latest version of the game. 35 releases of Sonic 1.
You know what? There's probably more that aren't even listed there.
Like, there's a couple of them I was kind of iffy on, like the Sonic Gems collection, which only had the final boss, but most of them sound like, yeah, no, that's just Sonic 1.
I'm pretty sure Sonic 1 has, like, a Genesis World Records of the most ports of a game ever.
If it doesn't, then what does?
I don't know. Bonanza Brothers is the only thing I could think of that might rival it. And I don't even...
Another Sega IP.
And I don't even know what the heck Bonanza Brothers is!
It's recorded everything under the sun. If you can think of the platform, it probably has a version of Bonanza Brothers in it.
Is it the Bonanza Brothers on the Switch?
Yes. Yes, it is.
Of course. How much is it?
I think it was like $5. Not, I mean, like, it was an arcade game back in the 80s. It's not going to be that pricey.
Yeah, but it's Sega.
I mean, that's kind of an argument for it to be cheap, too.
Sure. Oh, I gotta itch my eye. Electron Avenue. Why do you think they call this place Electron Avenue?
Who knows?
Why do you think my middle name is Jim?
I don't know, but I don't know a Jim.
Oh! I forgot. I don't know if you mentioned this on the list of the Sonic games, but there's the original copy of it on the Genesis, and then there's the not for sale version.
I didn't.
So that's another one to the list.
That's
Not for
Feels
resale.
like cheating though.
No. It's considered different. I have the not for resale one. I think that's the one that came with the like when you bought the Genesis. That was the game that came along with it, I think.
Let's see. Bonanza Brothers, because you're curious about this, has been released for arcade, Amstrad, CPC, Atari ST, Commodore 64, Commodore Amiga, Virtual Console, Sega Master System, TurboGrafx CD, Sega Mega Drive, SharpX 68000, Windows, ZX Spectrum, Nintendo Wii, PS2, Xbox 360, PS3, Xbox One, PS4, Nintendo Switch. I counted 18.
Jeez.
So still a lot, but not Sonic 1.
It's like half a Sonic 1. Half of Sonic 1's reign of terror.
Just, Sonic 1 is on every platform under the sun.
Basically, if you don't own Sonic 1, I don't even know how you have a video game console.
Seriously.
That's
I feel like you have to own at least one version of Sonic 1 to have a gamer card.
yes.
Like, come on.
Even if you don't like play it, you just need to own one version of Sonic 1.
You should play it, but even if you don't.
Hey, Mayo. Mayo.
What?
How's your day been?
Sonic 1.
Oh, I feel so sorry for you. The game sucks.
It's fine, you know, as long as you pretend that Labyrinth Zone doesn't exist.
Or Marble Zone.
Marble Zone's fine.
It's slow.
First game syndrome.
It does have first time syndrome. I need to release that Sonic 1 review. It feels awful, man. Too long didn't watch because it's unreleased. Basically, my my review of Sonic 1. Overall, it's a good game, but you can definitely tell it's the first game that they were experimenting with ideas with, because the first level, aka Green Hill Zone, is amazing, but then it's like then it doesn't know what it wants to be. It kind of loses its identity. It doesn't know if it wants to be slow or fast anymore, because Marble Zone's really slow.
Yeah, we got like levels like Labyrinth and Marble that are really slow, and then kind of have halfway stages like Starlight and whatever the casino level's called.
Spring Yard, which is what you're thinking of. Starlight's in the fast zone. I think Starlight's one of the best zones because of that. But yeah, too long didn't watch. It's a good game, but you can clearly see they were experimenting with ideas, didn't know where to really go, and the game suffers because of that. But because of what it did to the industry and how it created the console wars, the 16-bit console wars, it's still like a part of video game history, and they worked out the kinks for the later games as is. So that's the too long didn't watch of the video that I don't have released on my channel yet, and probably won't.
Look, you say they worked out the kinks, then I'm just getting more flashbacks from Sonic CD. Like, did they? Did they work out the kinks?
Look, when I get to my Sonic CD video in 700 years, you will know how I feel about that game. In depth. 700 years from now, though. And I have only 2 words for you. Wacky workbench.
Yeah, that's all you have to say. I had to 100% that game like 4 times, remember, because of Legend of Blue Blur. I never want to play that game ever again.
Wait, why'd you have to do it like 4 times because of Legend of Blue Blur?
Because Legend of Blue Blur got canceled and rebooted a few times, and because that game's so early on in the Sonic series,
Can you do a Legend of the Blue Blur of every single Sonic 1 port?
No.
Why not?
Because then it wouldn't be every Sonic game. It would be every Sonic 1 game ever.
Your entire YouTube career should be based on playing all the Sonic 1 ports that exist.
I mean, I've already played 2 of them on my channel. I think that's enough.
It's not enough. I don't know what you're talking about.
I guess there was that one time I released the one-off video of that Eggs on Toast mod because I felt obligated to at that point. But that mod just feels like it was made for me.
Are you
I know it
counting
wasn't,
one
but-
of the versions that you played Genesis or no? Because if not, that's
Yes.
3. Okay. I was gonna say, if you weren't counting that, then technically that's 3 you've played.
I feel like I actually might have 3 though because I just remember Sonic Jam.
Ooh.
I didn't play that one through to completion, but
I do love Jam.
I do think I played at least some of it.
I do love Jam. What's your favorite Jam flavor?
I don't have one.
What's your
I'm
favorite?
boring.
What's your favorite middle name?
Part of me wants to say Carl, but I have war flashbacks from the last GP, and
Unchickenliness. What do you mean? The last GP was great. You had to chase ghosts.
can't wait for the next GP where instead of chasing ghosts, you're chasing reindeer.
That would be really intrusive. No, we chase candy cane. We collect candy canes on the course.
You chase gingerbread man?
Yeah. I'd be okay. I'd be okay with that. That'd be really funny to watch them run extremely fast. Okay, deep sea driver, and this could go really well, or this could be the craziest experience of my entire life. Which one do you think this is gonna fall under?
What stage are you on? Oh, deep sea driving. I think it'll be fine.
Do you think this will be pure madness, or do you think it'll be not that crazy? Oh, I already got it.
Depends on your luck, basically.
Hey, didn't get hit by the 2 saw blades at the end.
Was good.
Let's not mention the fact that I got hit earlier.
I still haven't seen you get hit earlier, so
Oh yeah, so it never happened.
there it goes. So hello everybody, to anyone that missed it. How many versions of Sonic 1 do you own, and how many do you want to own? You have 36 options apparently, so you've got lots to choose from.
The answer is yes. I actually got through the thing. Okay, this is Mayo, this is kind of insane.
Oh. And you're surprised because why?
Because the driving is not deep in the sea. Why are there pipes and gears deep in the sea?
Isn't it supposed to be a mining platform?
Is it?
Yeah, like, even in the original CNK they had stuff like that.
How'd you know it was supposed to be a mining platform?
Because they had drills.
I just don't remember, to be honest. I think I kind of remember, come to think of it.
Like, they're way more obvious than Nitro Fueled.
Maybe.
I'll give it that.
You know what? Not Nitro Fuel. You know what CNK didn't have though? Didn't have giant Kraken.
Did not. It had that boosting segment instead.
Woo! That kind of scared me. I'm not gonna lie. That was me making that noise.
It almost sounded like your dog.
Did it scare you?
No, not really.
I like how I almost scared myself before I scared you.
You have to try really hard to scare me with loud noises when I live with them every day.
I mean, there were times when it would be quiet and I would yell and you said you got scared.
It happens, but it's very rare.
I don't know how the heck I'm supposed to grab these rings when I'm going at Mach 5 in the tube. Outside of the tube it makes sense, but when I'm in the tube I don't get it. Also, did they get rid of one of these saw blades? The one right after the crack, like where the Kraken is, where you get the huge blue flame. I haven't seen that saw blade once.
Hmm.
And if they did that, why didn't they get rid of the other saw blades?
That's the real question.
Grr. Especially if they're wanting me to go as fast as possible, you know?
And if they're doing that, why not get rid of it in time trial mode too? Please. Please.
Yeah. Beanox. Oh, no, the saw blade's there. It just took 7 laps for me to see it. I didn't get hit by it, though. I almost did. I'm actually surprised I didn't. What is your favorite?
Favorite what?
Your favorite?
Jaguar.
What is your least favorite? The Cincinnati Bengals.
Ah, yeah, okay. Yeah, that fits. But I wasn't even remotely thinking of sports, but okay.
Neither was I. It just kind of happened.
There's nothing like a little hard work.
Why do you think they call the level deep sea driving?
You already answered that question earlier.
No, I didn't. Having a hard time in Ring Rally? Try a different style. Don't tell me what to do, game. I'll always be a speed character. You can't stop me.
If you didn't want to be a speed character all the time, you shouldn't have added engine swapping.
Engine swapping was the best thing they added to this game. Now I can play Crunk all the
I'm
time.
really against the idea, but I still think it was badly implemented.
Well, what do you mean?
You still can't tell what anybody else is, so you can't tell what strategies to use against them, or if they're getting ahead of you because they're just a faster class or not.
What their engines appear on the...
Yeah, it appears on the main menu, but it doesn't appear in race, where it actually matters.
It doesn't appear in the middle of a race, you're right. But it does appear at the end of the race, so you can see who the person
You know,
was.
assuming that you actually caught up to them the entire time and memorized their name.
Just remember their character, you know? You know?
It's the GP. Everybody's gonna be the same character.
Just remember their character. Gosh.
How many Amy's and Megumis have you seen since this GP started?
Surprisingly, not a lot of Amy's, but Megumis I have seen a lot of. There definitely has been a lot of Megumis.
I've seen way more Amy's.
I've seen a lot of Megumis.
I definitely have seen a lot of Megumis, though. But I'm not saying they're not there. They definitely are.
There's definitely more Megumis for me than I have seen Amy. Though I think... Actually, there's probably been more Isabellas for me, too, that I've seen, surprisingly enough.
I haven't seen any Isabels.
I haven't seen any Liz's. I haven't
seen Liz either.
I've seen, like, a grand total of, like, 2, maybe.
I think part of the Liz thing is that... Like, you said that there's a Liz bundle. I haven't seen it. So I should only have one bundle left.
Yeah, I have the. There was a Liz bundle. That was I think the first bundle that actually popped up for me when the GP started. Well, after I got
I
Von
would not
Clutch.
even be remotely surprised if the bundle was bugged.
Just like the bundle where I'm supposed to get all my GP stuff from the last one. Yeah, I'm still upset about that.
We're going to have to pay attention to when the spooky GP rolls around again like a year, aren't we? Just for that one thing.
Yeah. I mean, there are a few things that I was missing, to be fair. It was like 6 paint jobs and 2 wheels and like 2, maybe like 1 or 2 sticker packs. But I got like the main important stuff. I would say.
He got Ragdoll Nina and all that.
Yeah. I'm just really upset that I can't get the other stuff now, because now that stuff's going to be locked out for God knows how long. I'm hoping that the next GP fixes it up. So, yeah. That's like my only hope at this current moment. Otherwise, I'll probably have to wait a year.
Or however long. Like, they might do like diet GPs in the middle of GPs or something.
Or why not do what the Spooky GP did, just have everything for sale again.
I thought that was a good idea.
I thought they were going to keep that. I didn't know if that was a glitch or not, but I was hoping they would keep it. Also letting us buy everything early. They should have done it. That was the best way they handled the GP.
I think they were testing server load or something.
Like I don't even think it was intentional at all, but I still think it was like the greatest thing that they did.
Okay, I'm buying my final bundles. She gonna show up? Nope. No Liz bundle.
Well, luckily
Yes,
you can buy all
individually.
Yeah, I was about to say, luckily you can buy all of her stuff individually, but yes, I did buy Liz from a bundle. There was a bundle for every character from me. Literally every skin.
I can finally start meaning Farmer Engine. Oh my god, I always intend.
But Crunk.
Yeah, but Crunk doesn't give a bonus to GP.
Yeah, but you know what? After this weekly is done, you can go back to playing... Or after the next weekly's reset, you can go back to playing Crunk. So you're more than likely going to have the... What's it called? You're more than likely going to have the skin. Dum 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 dum. Dum 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 dum. Dum 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 dum.
No thanks, I already have enough trauma from that level.
Well, do you even know what?
I still have footage on my computer from the Relic tutorial thing that I'm never gonna do.
From what?
From Sunset Vista, yes, I know.
I wasn't singing the Sunset Vista song.
That's what it sounds like beat for beat.
You're not wrong. I was singing the Koala Kong song, though. At least you got the game right. Dude, Sunset Vista is only difficult because it's so long.
It would be hard. You'd go short too. It wouldn't be as hard. I'll give you that.
It's like
that's kind of just a.
Yeah, it's like, isn't it the like Platinum Relic like 4 or 5 minutes?
No, it was actually pretty strict. When I remember. I think the Platinum was like 250.
That's still long.
It's Crash 1. They didn't exactly put crates everywhere.
Could be worse. Could be Native Fortress.
So glad I never have to do that again.
Hey, you do.
For what?
For Legend of the Blue Blur.
That's Crash. Wrong franchise, buddy.
For Legend of the Green Blur. Legend of the Orange Blur. I'm surprised I haven't been pinged like 20 times today. I've like grown accustomed to being pinged so many times. Mayo, can I tell you something important?
Mhm.
How's your day been? I don't know why you expect anything different from me.
Honestly, I don't.
What
I
the
just hope.
heck? You should see what happens right after I finish the race.
Finish the race. You're still at the beginning of the last lap for me. Oh, okay, never mind. There it goes. Clearly we could be mastered witchcraft there.
Like, that was interesting.
It's the wrong Nitro Squad person. Like, should be Tana that's mastered witchcraft, but okay.
She's not even a part of the Nitro Squad. She's just a part of the Crash 1 squad.
Whatever. They're basically the same thing at this point. Yeah, playing Farmer Engine already feels so right.
He has a carrot head.
Yes, he does. Honestly, that's half the reason I wanted to stop making him.
Because he has a carrot head?
Like, any engine can have a missile in his head, but Farmer Engine has a carrot.
Ooh, this could either be really fun or really chaotic too. Tiny Temple.
Oh boy. Yeah, I can see that turning into a nightmare for the later laps.
I can too, because you're going to be going so fast. I'm restarting. Hey guys, it's me, Jimbroni.
I don't know any gems.
I said Jambroni.
Oh, okay, that makes a little more sense. I'm still surprised you were able to use anything with the word brony in it without twitching.
Because he said that, my eye twitched, funny enough. Like a genuine twitch. Like, huh, interesting.
Like, there it goes. I guess he just had a bit of a delayed reaction.
I mean, I do like the term jabroni. Because it's a funny term to me. So I can't, like, inherently hate it too bad, I guess. This is already kind of hard, and this is just lap 2. Because the blue flame in this level is kind of ridiculous. Jeez Louise! Yeah, the ring placement's kind of whack here.
Yeah, I haven't been watching.
A lot of them go from the left side of the track to the right side of the track immediately. And when you're going very fast due to the blue flame, good luck, like, hitting them. You have to position yourself perfectly, I think. This is one of the stages where I could probably see you not really drifting almost at all, minus, like, one section, potentially. Just because of the sheer amount of speed you have to keep.
They're giving you enough rings that... Not going to give you reserves on its own, but... Let's start.
Yeah. Like, I can see a very few select amount of spots where I see a drift being viable.
Yeah, like the spot after the shortcut, maybe.
Yep.
About the only one I would really risk.
I'm jumping over 2 rings, but I don't know how the hell I'm supposed to get those rings otherwise. I think the rings do give you a little bit of reserves anyway, so...
They give you a very small amount, but I think it's like the amount you would get from a good turbo slide, but not even a perfect.
Perfect. You know what, Mayo?
You go through 3 of them in a row so fast.
You know what,
Doesn't even
Mayo?
matter if they use a little.
You're perfect.
Say that, and then I look at my track record for beating Ox and it's like, nope, no, definitely not.
You're perfectly awful
I know.
at video games.
Not my fault. You're a freak of nature that's perfect at everything he touches. Okay.
You say that, but I haven't.
I can't tell if that comes across as a comment or an insult.
Yes. Yeah! Whoa! Whoa! Yeah! Yeah! Oh wait, the game's done. Series is done.
Yeah, there's still Colors DS, but I don't think Sonic actually says anything. He does tricks in that game.
I don't think, in that game.
I think there is, but Sonic's silent.
Yeah, but what about the crowd? Is the crowd silent?
There is no crowd.
Exactly. Good. It's how it. It's how it should.
I don't
be.
think there is. I only played the DS version of Sonic Colors once. That was a few years ago.
It's basically Sonic Rush 3.
It's the closest thing to Rush 3 that we've ever gotten.
I mean, it basically is. It does the Rush gameplay style, so.
Kind of. Like, it's definitely the most different compared to them. Obviously, of course, it's not really a Rush game, but
It's Sonic Colors Rush. It's the name of the game. EA
It's
Sports,
about the
it's in the
rest of
game.
oh, of course.
Say it with me. EA Sports. It's in the game.
It's actually impressive that they've gone a few months now without being the headlines for batteries. Like, good job, EA. You've actually gone like half a year with that.
No, they have. That's incorrect. NBA 2K got a ridiculous amount of flack.
Oh, well, sports game, I don't care. Wasn't paying attention. But fair enough, I guess.
Actually, I don't know if you heard, EA is gonna have games on Steam again,
That I did hear.
which is really weird to hear. But then I heard what they were doing, and I was like, oh, okay. So I'm still not gonna get them on what's it called, Steam.
They're doing the Ubisoft method where they release it on Steam, but you need Uplay to launch it. Or Origin in this case.
No, I think what they're doing they could be doing that. I don't know how specific.
I know most of their games are doing that.
I know they're having a subscription service you have to pay for too.
Well, they have that, but it's not required.
It's going to be the first subscription service on Steam, I believe.
Like, yeah, or Origin Access, whatever it's called. That's been around for years now.
Yeah, but I think you have to get it on Steam is the thing. I'm not 100% sure on that one, but yeah. Origin isn't even that bad of a platform. It's just I hate having multiple launchers. The Epic Store launcher and Uplay are like the only ones that I know offhand that are actually terrible, and I want to avoid at all costs.
Honestly, I'd put Gola Games on there too. I can never get that thing to work.
Good old games? GOG? GOG's
Yeah.
amazing.
I cannot make it work.
Well, making it work is different from being like... different from what I'm thinking. Because I'm thinking of like actually trash, like do not give these people your information unless you really don't care about giving these people your information. Especially Epic Store. That's literally just like a safety, or like a, what's it called? It's literally just like a...
If you don't care about safety, they'll sign up for that, whatever Bethesda's thing was.
Oh, yeah. And there's Bethesda. I forgot they have a launcher. And then Rockstar has a launcher. Everybody...
Theirs. And theirs sucks too, apparently.
Everybody's got a launcher. Why? Who knows? Wait, were there little Nashes?
I'm sure it's making more money.
I think there's little Nashes in this level, in Meteor George.
Yes, good job. You've only just noticed something that everybody else knew day one. Good job. And yes, there is standing sharks standing all over the place.
Is this the... Do they do this only here?
Yeah, only Meteor Gorge.
Meteor George?
I hate you.
Man, you're just like, man, December can't come any faster, can it? Because I know you, one of their stipulations would be, alright, okay, whoa!
Of course the stream froze now.
Fully functional game. Only Mayo gets to miss it, unfortunately. Thanks, YouTube. It only breaks for you, for some reason. I just blame YouTube.
It's just break in general for me. It doesn't matter if it's YouTube or Twitch or any of those, they all break.
Huh. I was gonna say, I just blame YouTube Live being trash, or YouTube Gaming, whatever it's called.
It doesn't matter what platform I use, I can try watching it on my computer, my phone, my Roku, it doesn't matter. Somebody else's phone.
I was gonna ask, why the hell do you have a Roku, but then I remember your brother. I don't think they expected you
I don't have cable.
I don't think they expected you to have any sort of speed in this stage. The first jump is, like, confused. Like, I don't even know what I'm supposed to do in the first jump. Because I'm going so fast.
What stage are you even in? I can't see it anymore.
Meteor George.
Still hate you.
I love you too. Mwah. It's a kiss for you. I want you to accept my kiss. Barren Ruins. We're almost done with the CNK stages. I've already done Hyperspaceway, but I'm going to still do it again. Because, I mean, I already did Electron, technically, also.
Yeah, sure, whatever. We just got the bonus tracks, which would be...
It's like 5.
I think it's just Retro and the... Yeah, the 5 GP tracks, I think it is now?
I keep forgetting Retro's a stage. It's because it's just Turbo Track.
Yep.
Why do they call this stage Barren Ruins?
Because it's on the planet Barren and it's a bunch of ruins.
Yeah, but they're
That's
not.
actually one of the most straightforward names. In
Yeah,
the entire
but
franchise.
they're not barren at all.
It's on the planet Barren.
Yeah, but it's like not barren. Isn't that supposed to be the joke? Like it's a barren wasteland, but it's not barren.
The planet is called Barren.
Ah! It doesn't make any sense. Wait, I didn't know
You know,
this.
like if you saw a rundown building in Texas and they called it Texas Rooms, it's about as straightforward as it can get.
Yeah, but barren is a pun on like, oh, it's bare, like a barren wasteland, right?
I think if I switched on to the pun.
Well, no, it's supposed to be like that because phenomena is like that too. Like it's a phenomena. You get it?
No.
Like a phenomena, like it's a phenomena. You know, like
No, what's a phenomena?
you don't know what a phenomena is?
I've never heard that word in my life.
You've never heard of the word phenomena? What?
What's a phenomena?
Isn't a phenomena? It's like
Do you mean phenomenon? That's a
yes, that is what I think. Yeah, that is what I was thinking
Like,
of.
phenomena isn't a thing.
Yeah, but it's a joke. It's a joke on phenomenon. So barren's a joke on like barren. You know what I mean? Like a barren wasteland. What is the name of the first overworld?
Terra. That one's not necessarily a pun.
Okay,
It's just
that's not
language.
that's not a pun. It's just like Terra as in Earth. And actually, it is kind of a pun because everything it's supposed to be a knockoff of Earth. So it's like a pun within the game world. That one's kind of a stretch, but I'm taking it.
I'll accept it. And technically, I have no idea.
Yeah, I think that's supposed to just be a joke on like technology / techno.
That's all I can think of.
Yeah, that's the only thing that makes sense to me. That one's the least thought of pun, honestly. I give them a solid 3 out of 10 on that one. Crash 1 or Crash 1. CTR didn't have any puns for the worlds, I don't think, right?
I don't think so. The only, I mean, there's Insanity Island, obviously, but
That one doesn't count though, in a sense, because that's been like since the beginning, I guess. I'm trying to think of like newly added puns, I suppose.
I don't actually remember the other areas' names that well.
All I know is like Gemstone Valley and
I know Citadel City.
Citadel City. Nah, see, these are all like basic names. Where, you know, there's nothing wrong with basic names, but I was just curious.
But it's the Crash franchise, so
Fur K.
never forget. I didn't even mean that one, I'm sorry. That wasn't even intentional.
Never forget. Fur K. In stunning Fur K.
Well, hi there, Gary. I did not see you were there. I'm sorry. Talking about puns and how you not meaning Rillaroo doesn't make any sense.
I'm not maining Rillaroo. Because he's not going to be in the game. I'm not in denial. Shut up.
Maybe I should just have that page open all the time. I'll just make a countdown meter until December 13th, which is probably when the GP is going to go live. At this rate.
Rillaroo doesn't even exist. He's just a figment of everybody's imagination.
Denial's a stage of depression.
I don't know what you're talking about!
Couldn't have said it better myself. Thank you, Gary. Oh, I know. I made that abundantly clear to him. He knows.
What?
The fact that Rillaroo's on a new banner.
Oh, yeah. Phenomena is like a weird time of Biswirl. Oh, he has said a lot of stuff, actually. You're supposed to be my chat checker.
Look, I didn't see you for a long time. Okay, I'm sorry. Couldn't catch up with all of them.
V-Haven. Yeah, I know. Crash is... It's all about the
Crash is the
puns.
pun series. Like, even like back in the Titan Semi-Drum Mutant games, even those were pun heavy.
Are there even... Oh, yeah, there are. What's it called? Puns in the first game. There's Up the Creek.
Well, again, we were just talking about Insane Island.
Yeah, but there's Up the Creek. You get it?
I mean, that's more of a saying than a pun, but...
Just shut up. It works either way.
It's still a joke.
There's also Rolling Stones.
Okay, I'll give you that one.
Yeah. Oh, Gary literally just said that too.
Maybe I should just open up a list of Crash levels. Oh yeah, I still have all the Sonic 1 versions open.
Of course you do.
Would you like to learn about the wonders of how many ports of Sonic 1 there is? The answer is 36. That's more ports than any game ever needs.
There's probably more too, which is the funny part. There's also there's Gee Whiz.
Mm-hmm.
There's Under Pressure. Get it?
Only really going through the first ones. I would see. Boulders is boring, but how can I forget Hog Wild?
Oh yeah, Hog Wild. That's a good one. There's Native Fortress. Yep, that one's a good pun. That's not a pun, by the way.
Going to the hog thing again, whole hog.
Oh yeah. Going whole hog.
There wasn't actually that many puns in the first game. Remember that?
Those ones are pretty like to the point, like generator room, cortex
the lab,
power,
the Great Hall,
the lab. Yeah.
oh, Stormy Ascent.
That's a pun. Is that a pun?
I think it is. Is it not?
I don't think so. Slippery climb? Still can't believe they got away with putting Piston It Away in an E-rated game. That's like not even on the nose. Look at all
like the Crash 2 is already way higher. Snow Go, Hang 8, the pits, Crash Dash, Snow Biz. They're not even being subtle.
Again, Piston It Away. There's also Rock It.
Oh yeah. Barrett.
Ruination. Sewer or Later.
Yep. Bear down.
Cold Hard Crash.
Unbearable.
Yeah, that's what these puns are.
Excuse me, I love every pun in this franchise, and you can't stop me.
I'm pretty sure 3 has almost, like, the vast majority of them are puns, too.
3 seems more straightforward like 1. I'm not seeing any puns so far.
Dude, there's Under Pressure.
Gee whiz.
Under
That's not
Pressure.
How?
Because you get it, you're underwater, you're under pressure.
I don't get that one.
Because when you go deep underwater, the pressure gets heavier. But then there's the saying, under pressure.
I still don't get it. Also, you're cutting out.
I'm telling Mom. Dead Man Tell No Tales.
You're still cutting out, but you're to say something.
Chicken tenders. Oh, you want to know a funny one? Hello?
Hello?
Am I still cutting out?
Yes.
Hello! It is I, Aku Aku. My duty is to protect you. Am I still cutting out?
Oh, you're doing better.
You want to know a funny one in Crash 3 that never got through for... I wonder why it never got through. Hello?
Hello, still here, still waiting.
Did you want to hear it? I didn't know if you could
Sure,
hear
go
it.
ahead.
Alright, so you know Sphinxinator, right?
Yeah.
Did you know that it used to be called Sphinxter? Sphincter?
I like the final name better.
I don't think they would allow Sphincter to go through. Sphinxter. That was the alpha name. Also, there's Dynamite and Hang 'em High. But yeah, no, I don't think 3 compares to 2. 2 is like almost every stage is a pun. Like 90% of the stage names are puns. Like Hang 8. Turtle Woods. It's the funniest one.
Of course, the punniest of them all.
Yeah, Turtle Woods.
Think about that name again. It's kind of a missed opportunity that they didn't actually make the turtles out of wood.
Haha.
Could have gone full circle.
You get it? It's Turtle Woods. Wah ma ma wah ma 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 ma. Oh my God! There's in Assembly Lane. There's Gearys being made. Did you know that?
No.
Yeah, there's Gearys being made. In the 90-degree turn section, You can see him being dragged along the, what do you call those things? Assembly lines? Are those technically assembly lines?
Yeah.
Yeah, like when I go there, granted I'll probably be going decently fast. Just take a look at the robots being dragged. I'm pretty sure they're Gearys.
Entrance is made out of wood. Is that why he doesn't have skins? I think the second part is supposed to be reference to the Geary part, but it kind of bleeds together.
There was no Gearys on that run through, so you won't be able to see it. I want Geary with the Santa hat.
They're not going to give us a Geary skin until the final GP. It's going to be... It's only going to be achievable through a super expensive bundle, and you know it.
They need to have a Geary-centered GP. I don't understand the lack of Geary love.
I don't either. Like, they've given every other CNK boss at least one skin.
I prefer Geary over basically every other C&K boss that isn't Crunk or...
Well, you know,
actually,
of course, Crunk is perfection.
Exactly. There's a Geary right there. It might be really hard to see. I'm pretty sure it's a Geary. Are these Geary? Oh no, they're robo-scientists. I take it back. I thought
I'm
they
going
were...
through a stage right now. I'm trying to see if I can spot them.
I paused and to the left of it. You can see. I'm pretty sure they're robo-scientists. Scientists.
Yeah, no, those are definitely not Geary.
Yeah, I thought they were, but I think it's a robo-scientist now.
It just looks like generic robot enemy type.
Or that. I thought I saw a long head, so figured it'd be robo-scientist, which I know would make no sense. But fine game, I'll freaking play by your rules. This stage is cruel with the ring placement because it wants you to hit the stupid exclamation mark box. Like, it goes directly into it.
Oh, that is mean.
Why didn't the one... Well, the one in Barren Ruins wouldn't matter, actually. Rocket.
King Chicken will get a skin before Geary.
Who?
King Chicken.
Probably.
King Chicken's skin will be wearing a Geary helmet, and they said something blasphemous, so I'm not going to repeat it. This is a Church of Crunk. We do not acknowledge the other CNK bosses here. Especially that one.
He mentioned Big Norm, didn't he?
He mentioned a Norm. Didn't actually mention which one.
So your mind immediately assumed it was Big Norm.
I mean, even if it was small Norm, I would still call blasphemy.
Even
but Big Norm is double blasphemy, so
do you even know
you're double
what
banging that
song I'm
case.
singing?
Isn't it away? I know.
Yeah. Well, it's more of just like the future levels, not strictly piston away. There's two stages to have it. It's piston it away and then
Spaced Out is the other one.
spaced out. Oh, that's another pun. Also, fuck that stage.
Every
I mean,
level
frick that
in
stage.
Crash 2 is a pun. I think the only ones that aren't puns are the bosses.
Ripperoo. Actually, that is a pun. Komodo Mo and Komodo Joe. They're the Komodo Bros. That's a pun. Engine. It's a pun.
That's just their names, though.
Tiny Tiger. He's not tiny at all. He's big. That's a pun. I don't know, Mayo. N-Cortex. Neo-Cortex. See, that one isn't a pun. The rest are, though. Checkmate.
Komodo Joe only has one skin to make
Oh yeah, these are definitely robotic
Komodo Joe has
scientists.
two skins.
These are
He had one
definitely...
at launch too.
I jumped through one. It's definitely scientists, robo-scientists.
Look at the stage right now. They're just generic enemies.
No, they're robo-scientists. You think I would lie to you, Mayo? When have I lied to you?
There's nothing like a little hard work.
Exactly. Never. Because I would never lie to you.
So he just tells me straight to my face that he won't let me out.
Check all the Spyro the Dragon puns. I think Spyro 1 had puns for levels at least.
Blowhard.
Ha!
So yes.
Hello, Wall. It's classic. Classic. I love how that's considered my first video on YouTube now. And I would get rid of it, but I can't because it's too classic.
You can't bring yourself to do it.
I can't. Yeah. Cliff Town, Haunted Towers. Those are pretty simple. Cliff Town is literally
Haunted Towers, maybe.
Scorch.
Stonehill, simple. Maybe probably not. Town Square is about as basic as it gets.
Dark Hollow, I guess, kind of is one in a sense.
Would you count Toasty?
Yes, I would. Dark Hollow, I would definitely think I would too. Because, you know, something that's hollow, it's dark inside.
I don't think I would count anything from Peacekeepers. Like, maybe Dry Canyon. That's the only one that I'm kind of maybe iffy on.
Nah.
Yeah.
Well, that seems more like redundant than anything.
Yeah. Magic Raptors, aside from the already mentioned Blowhard, I don't think has anything.
Treetops.
Metalhead's definitely a fun.
Yep. I think all the bosses are. I think Dr. Shemp is also one.
Dr. Shemp was the reference to a dog that had the officer or something. I don't think it was. It was something weird.
You also get to flame his anus. It's funny.
Jax isn't a pun either, so that's also a boss that isn't.
Jax? You mean Jacques?
I always read it as Jack.
It's
what it is.
It's Jacques. When I was younger, I thought it was Jacques. But it's Jacques.
And that's his world doesn't have anything.
Dude, it's got Twilight Harbor.
That's not a pun.
Yeah, but they have guns.
Non-reignited, they don't.
Yeah, well, I don't like the fact that they don't have guns in Reignited because it's really funny when they have guns. I find it funny because it makes no sense. Gnasty Gnork. Why did they call him that? Why do they call him Gnasty Gnork? When it's Nasty Nork. Did you just leave and come back? What?
Hello.
Did Discord just have a stroke?
It says you're offline.
On
Discord.
Okay, well, I guess Discord's
Like
having...
what mine always says, but the difference is I'm invisible.
I guess Discord's having a stroke then. Hold on, let me check real quick. Molten Crater. It says I'm online. I think Discord just had a stroke, is all. I wouldn't be surprised. Last night, when I was trying to sleep at 4 in the morning, it also had a stroke. What the... I'm just going to ignore that. I probably shouldn't. I probably shouldn't because it's my sister and she's going to call me like a million times because she's the most annoying person. She's the kind of person that if you don't answer, she will call you 500,000 times until you answer.
Put your phone in silent.
It is on silent.
How is it vibrating then?
It is silent mode, technically. You tell me to just turn my phone off?
No, you can have your phone on silent without vibrating.
Can I'll just call it ultra silent mode. Wow, it's like I predicted the future.
Alright. She's still gonna be running the stage. Yeah, I'm gonna go back to looking at spiral levels. I had a. Never mind, I don't have tab open, and I don't really feel like getting it open. Finally looked through 1 and a little bit of 3 anyway. There it goes. My stream is very far behind. I can't tell. That's why I can't really comment on what he's doing. There we go. But there's the actual. Like the pause I was referring to before was the same pause. This first place on Nitro leaderboard right now. They are 45,000. They are only barely outside the requirement. I can't imagine how miserable it has to be to even get that far, because I've done every challenge in Grand Prix so far except for one, which is the 700,000 points in Hotter Skyway ring mode, which I'm probably never going to do.
Unsurprisingly, it wasn't remotely important. I thought it was something cute with my niece, because apparently I guess my niece, well, my what's it called? My sister was like, she mentioned if my niece wanted to see me, and I guess my niece got excited, and then my sister was like, "Do you want? Can you watch her for a few hours?" I'm just like, you gotta ask me. I told you have to ask me days in advance. I'm not good with impromptu stuff because I usually.
I don't doubt there's a real. Sorry, this has nothing to do with the way you're thinking the story. It's the comment that I don't doubt there's a really high world record on Hot Air Skyway. It's just I can't beat the challenge. Is the thing.
It's hard. I can confirm it is difficult.
Like just because it has a really high skill ceiling doesn't necessarily mean that the floor is going to be high or low or anything.
Did Gary say something or somebody say something?
Yeah.
What did he say?
So people say that it's hard, but the world record on Hot Air Skyway is like 2 million. So I was mentioning when you were gone that it was the only challenge I hadn't beaten.
Oh.
And I'm probably never going to beat it. I don't think I'm even going to bother trying.
It is really hard.
Like I feel accomplished enough that I managed to get the 5 entropy and champion things. Like, that's good enough for me.
I'll do it again after I do all these ring challenges. I think do it again for fun. For fun, quote unquote. It's really stressful.
Are you sure you want to play more Nitro Field?
I mean, ring challenge is fun though. I kind of have fun with this mode. Maybe it's because it's new, so it's refreshing. But I don't mind doing, what's it called? I don't mind trying Hot Air Skyway again. When are we gonna get Emperor Velo as a character?
Yep. I was one of the people that thought that if he was going to show up, he would have shown up when the tag team racing character showed up, but that clearly didn't happen. So I have no idea.
Koala Kong is kind of the outlier here.
Yeah, it's his GP, and he's the outlier.
Yeah.
Like,
It's very weird.
King Chicken blends in more with the CCTR cast. And the
Yeah.
fact that he's the Chicken and Chicken Stew tag team, like that fits together better than Koala does.
Do you think they'll actually make Chick and Stew playable?
I mean, it's in the data mine. It doesn't necessarily mean it's going to happen. I feel like if any characters aren't going to make it in December's GP, it's probably going to be them. But
here we are. Koala Kong is here. I don't know why Rillaroo would pop up, but whatever.
Because people keep asking for it, even if it's as a meme.
Well, I don't know why he would pop up in December. That's what I meant.
I don't know why any of the characters that are on the December GP are showing up where they are. It just seems like, okay, we'll just throw in crap at the wall. Like, why is Yaya Panda on December?
I guess.
Why is a character that doesn't even exist on December?
Which character is that?
Fastier. I guess they're calling him Hasty in the data mine now.
Hasty, you mean?
Yeah, whatever. Tomato tomato.
Use the tomato. In a meta sense, it being a Christmas gift. No, it would not be a Christmas gift to have Koala Kong. That would be the worst Christmas gift of all time.
But yes.
Oh, Rillaroo, sorry. Yeah, Koala Kong's fine. I don't mind him.
Rillaroo just serves to remind us that Crash Bash exists, which is something we actively do not want to happen. We only barely scratched the surface of that game, and we don't want to play anymore.
To be fair, EPSXC screwed us over for reasons unknown.
It did.
Oops, I didn't mean to do quit. Accidentally pressed up.
But at the same time, we did the Gold Relic and Embolism. I think we're allowed to complain. We would have done the Platinum Relic, but they're not available yet.
Did your brother just say why?
No, he shouted his name. He does that on a very regular basis. He's probably done it like at least 1,000 times since we started calling each other. You probably just haven't noticed.
What's his name?
I'm not gonna say it on stream.
What's my name? Okay, why does it keep doing this in the stage? The camera thing. Only TurboTrack has it done this. Or TurboTrack. Only whatever this stage is called.
Retro?
Retro, yeah.
And I don't know because the stream froze again.
It like skips the introduction cutscene, but you know how when it does that, it's already behind your back?
Mm-hmm.
For some reason in this stage, it like the camera rotates around your character. I just don't get it. I hate the stage. Also, these rings don't fit with the scenery around. Especially because there's like no lighting on them. It's almost like it almost looks like I'm playing an unfinished stage.
I mean, that's kind of the point, I think.
You're telling me that this isn't an unfinished. This is an unfinished stage. No wonder it's so bad.
It seriously, it looks like a super early alpha version of TurboTrack stage.
Like this is what they use for like the geometry and everything.
Yes. I wouldn't even be surprised, honestly.
And then they were like,
they
look,
just looked at the geometry from the original CTR and was like, okay, this is the beta version. We'll just there's some very basic stuff in the skybox that people are satisfied, and we'll make it a PS4 bonus. There you go, have fun.
why did only the PS4 get a bonus? Why not the Xbox 320?
I have no idea. I assume Sony was probably paying Activision, and that's the end of it.
Hey, Gary, do you like this stage? This is a trick question. could have at least had the rings differently placed here than Turbo Track.
No, that's too much work.
They're literally all in the same location. Oh shoot. Woo!
Okay.
Chicken tenders.
Chicken stew?
Chicken stew. That's a pun. You could say it's in poor taste. You get it?
No.
Cause it's chicken stew.
Oh, yeah, I get that part.
It's in poor taste because it's chicken stew.
I don't get it.
Like chicken stew, like a stew of chicken.
I get that part.
It's in poor taste, like it tastes bad, like it's a bad chicken stew.
No. What?
I'm just gonna go see myself out the door.
And this is why we're Let's Players and not comedians.
Hey, I think I'd do pretty well in the comedian world. Haven't you seen my face?
No?
Yes, you have. It's in that one video.
Yeah, like 10 years ago.
It's still in that one video.
I'm not saying what video it is, but there is a video that's in.
It was an impromptu thing I did because my camera was next to me.
He just really wanted to show his displeasure.
Yeah. I don't even remember what happened. I just remember that my face was there.
I don't know why, of all things, it was that part of the LP.
Neither do I! I just don't remember. Time is gone by. And I want a pie. I'm just sad you didn't get my chicken stew joke. Because you get it? It's in poor taste.
No, I still don't.
Like, okay. Like, you know how the joke on chicken stew is it's a chicken stew, like
yeah,
the
sure,
foods.
chicken stew, the food.
Yeah, okay. Now, it's in poor taste as in the stew tastes bad. Like, it's a play on of that joke, like a further play on of it. Because the stew you could say it's in, the joke's in poor taste, aka, like, because, it's like a chicken stew. The chicken.
You really want this joke to land, don't you?
Look! It's a good joke! It's a good joke, gosh darn it!
Your reaction to me not finding it funny is funnier than the joke itself.
I'm calling the police.
I mean, if you're gonna call the police, there's probably candidates you should call before you call the guy that you locked up in your basement.
No, you have to remember, it's not gonna matter. Because we're in an impenetrable wall. It's an impenetrable fortress.
What are they gonna do to try to break it down?
We have to get each other out.
It's impenetrable from the inside too.
If we ever like cancel the channel, we have to have a video where we do a skit. That's a joke. That's a play on of the joke. Where we finally both release ourselves. Like, I feel like that's what it has to be.
I'm free!
Oh, I'm free! But the editor isn't. We go up to we go up to the attic and he's just a skeleton.
So that's why nobody edited the videos!
Exactly! Unless we actually have an editor, then he has to play on the joke. Obviously. Though I don't see us, at least I don't see me, ever quitting this channel anytime soon.
I don't necessarily have any intentions to. Like,
I feel
honestly,
like
if something happens that forces my hand, then sure. But
yeah, like the thing is like I feel like if I was going like if I had the intent to do it, I would have already done it, sort of thing.
like the channel's what, like 8 years old at this point, almost 9. It is a really old channel.
Yeah, I think it's from 2011. I want to say.
Yeah, early 2011 at that is February.
Yep. Our first LPs were Sonic games. We were originally just going to do a lot of Sonic games at first.
Which honestly, we probably could have gone away with to this day. There's a lot of Sonic.
Yeah. Yeah, dude.
Yeah, that didn't last very long. Our very next batch of LPs, one of them was Spyro.
As a matter of fact, that's the third LP we've technically started.
Yep, Spyro Hero Salem is still one of our best LPs to this date. It has aged shockingly well.
Yeah, I think when I was talking about our old LPs, I mentioned that one was... It wasn't an amazing one, nor was it a bad one. It was just one of the ones that is aged really well in terms of like our commentary style and in
There's
jokes
so many
and stuff.
running jokes that are still going on that started from that LP too.
Yeah, exactly, that too. But yeah, when I talked about it, I was like, that one has a lot of, I think I said it had a lot of running jokes. That one just is one of the better, it's kind of like, how I think Heroes is. I think Heroes and Heroes Tale. Funny enough, they're both heroes. Have heroes in the title. I think I said those ones. I think both are probably the best balance of our commentary style for new people getting in. In terms of, and they're like decently old too, which shows how well they hold up. So I still think my Banjo-Kazooie LP is pretty decent, actually. In my main channel, that is.
Yeah, I still think my original BK LP was okay too.
You did a
Then again,
Burger King
I had a lot of
LP?
help, so.
You did a Burger King LP? When was that?
Yes, I had a Burger King LP. It was amazing.
You did Sneaking?
I wish I could do something.
Dude, you could get Sneaking for like $3 online, probably.
Honestly, it's still too much.
True. You know, you aren't wrong. Especially when you could have just walked up there and be like, hey, can I have a copy of Sneaking? And they'd be like, sure.
Unfortunately, I did not have an Xbox 2005.
Is that when that game came out?
I think so, because it was on original Xbox too.
Was it? I thought it was just 360.
It was original and 360.
Damn.
That's why it doesn't look very good by 360 standards.
Okay, that makes a lot more sense. I mean, it barely looks like a PS2
It was a budget
game.
game anyway, but...
Yeah. I would never want to make you go through the hell of 100%ing Sneaking if I have to go by the completionist rule.
No.
He made it sound like it was one of the worst things he has ever had to do in his entire life.
Yeah, I know. I think the only other game I've ever heard him that mad and upset about completing was, funny enough, Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep.
Really?
Oh yeah, he was so mad. I don't blame him. I know what he has to go through.
Woo! I wonder if he ever did Chain of Memories.
Yes, he did every game up until Dream Drop, I think.
Man, he must have really loved,
I don't know if he actually did Dream Drop, though. I know he did have the Birth by Sleep.
he must have loved doing Birth by Sleep. How angry was he on a scale of 1 to 10?
Very, like 11. Especially for his teenagers back then, when he was way more calm back then, and then there was just Birth by Sleep.
I think
He was just shouting and super angry and grumpy the entire time.
I think he did. He also did 100% completion on Skyrim, and that took a huge toll on him.
I vaguely remember that. He's going to do that again. Shit, I just realized that.
Wait, was that during the old era?
Yeah, that was in the original 120.
Uh-oh. I know he was doing Xenoblade Chronicles 1 for a while. I don't know if he ever finished it. He was streaming it.
I think he gave up on it.
Oh my god.
Let that one sink in, buddy.
I've 100%ed the first game many times, though. By many, I mean like 3 times.
Well, yeah, but you have way more free time than he does.
True. Well,
he has to get 2 of these out a week.
Yeah, I was about to say, he doesn't have free time because he has to get 2 of them out a week. Well,
That's why you never see him do RPGs.
realistically speaking, doesn't even have to do 2 a week. He just doing it
So
because
he could easily get away with one, and the algorithm.
no
still
wonder
wouldn't
he
give
has
that
so
much.
much anxiety. And he's freaking like an emotional wreck. He has to do 2 a week.
Of varying length for games.
Of games that he's already beaten at that. I wonder how close, like how far he is in the replay or whatever the heck he called that series.
I think he was about like 40 in.
Wow. He has 120. I feel bad for him because it's just because of that one. I don't even remember his name. His
I
ex.
still remember his bear guy.
Yeah, so do I.
it. Bear guy.
Like his ex best friend literally screwed him over. Because he was like, I don't want
blame
to.
him though.
I don't want to be in any of your old videos. So okay, so he had to take them all down. Which I mean, I guess
that's not really a rude thing on his part either. If he really doesn't want to be in them, then he did it about the nicest way he possibly could have.
yeah. Well, I mean, I still think it's kind of like a scummy move in a sense from him, from Bear.
I think it's fine.
Bear guy.
It's harmless.
Bear guy kind of was a jerk from how he acted about the whole situation. Dude, Gerard is just an angel, all right. He's like the last remaining normal Boots angel. You just want to hug the man and be like, I'm so sorry.
Like, well, why are you still associated with these sociopaths?
Yeah. Then again, Pro Jared fixed himself somehow. So
Sort of. Like,
he had the biggest
we'll see how
rebound
long
ever.
that lasts. I refuse to say anything about the man anymore after half of the Sonic Steakhouse Racing LP is now dead and moot because somebody couldn't shut up about current events.
Look, I'm sorry. I tried. You know, I tried so hard to not talk about it. But you know, it came and went. As does life. Life does go. Welcome to Nihilism Hours with Yoga Doctor.
Does that really count as nihilism? That's just generic facts.
Life comes and goes, but does it matter? No.
Now it's nihilistic.
Now we're Nihilism Hours. Yes. I too am nihilistic. What about you?
Nah.
You're telling me life does in fact matter?
Sure.
Says who?
You were literally just asking me.
Well, you know what? I don't like Nihilism Hours. Do you? I don't know. Oh no,
It's way too depressing. It's basically just the current age emo movement. I don't want any part of it.
You know what's funny about this joke, quote unquote, Nihilism Hours is like, me and my friends we'll just be having like a good old day, right? And then like randomly at like 12 o'clock, like midnight my time, we'll just have this like 10 minutes of like nihilistic talk. And then it goes absolutely nowhere other than the fact that we're just like, existence doesn't matter. Okay, Discord.
He was offline again.
Stop it, Discord. I know, it's making sounds like it keeps acting as if it makes the join sound of you joining, like, over and over again. So I keep thinking it's glitching out on your end. I think it's just Discord being dumb. I'm sorry, I'll never talk about nihilism again. Discord.
Yeah. Part of me almost wants to set Discord onto an online status just to see what it would do, but I don't think it's going to happen again before you end the stream.
How do you like my Discord custom status?
I don't see a status.
If you click
online?
If you click my
Talking
name...
about the wheelchair thing?
Huh?
Talking about the wheelchair thing?
No. It should be an emote and it says, give me your lunch money.
I don't see it.
Discord
is dumb. I think we've established this.
Oh, you have to click my profile. Like, right-click my name and then do profile or whatever.
Oh, there it is.
It's good. Just give me your lunch money.
No.
Followed by an emote. Yeah, Discord is going a bit crazy with their updates in terms of quality, and by that I mean they're really, really good. They made emotes like 3 times bigger than they once were. Which is good because now the emotes that were hard to see, I can actually see them. But it also makes the really funny emotes even more funny. Just because they're bigger. And
Okay, what Discord do I have to join to get a Big the Cat emote? I'm sorry, now that you said the word big, and bigger is better, it's just, that's all I can think about.
I love Big the Cat. Remember when I used to call him Big the Fat?
You jerk.
Look, we were both young and stupid at the time, alright? Now I'm just old and stupid.
Dude, you never did that 20-year-old douchebag video.
I know. And it really sucks, and I can't go back in time to do it. I think I actually recorded it, which sucks. And then I, like, never got around to uploading it. So this was when I was way, way, way lazier with uploads. So I think that was what happened. Because I'm pretty sure I recorded. Because I remember you harped on me. You know, rightfully so. You harped on it hard for me. And then I recorded it.
Yeah, because you made me do it.
Yeah, and then I recorded it, and then I never got it uploaded. And it was, like, too late by then. And I think that my hard drives were dying already by that point, like, multiple times. And it just never came to be, unfortunately. Which sucks, because I know I recorded it.
Yeah, well, I ended up having you do Yogi Idol, so it bounces out.
Woo! I'm not canceling it.
He says that, and yet, if you don't count the Mega Mind month thing, when's last time we had one?
I told you I recorded it. I told you I recorded a few.
Have they been edited, though?
No. They have not. I'm also gonna do the Avengers thing. I think that was on the list anyways. I think we talked about that
I
one.
think we kind of talked about it, then we ultimately decided no, because Avengers was basically dead at that point. Like,
Yeah.
I know Marvel's still making movies, but...
Endgame is out. I don't think they're going to be following a storyline anymore. At least I think that's what they said they were going to be doing. Like a big storyline like they did with Endgame, where all the places linked together, and then there was this one big battle. Even though they should, they could just do Doctor Doom now.
Or anybody else.
Doctor Doom or Galactus.
Like, for some reason, if you think Galactus is DC.
He seems like a DC villain, but he's not. Though I feel like Doctor Doom is stronger than Galactus. If you've read the comics, you would know, and I'm pretty sure you told me you have.
Yeah, I have.
So you should know that Doctor Doom is definitely
He's
stronger
ridiculous,
than
but
Galactus.
he is.
He is ridiculously overpowered for a person that is like the size of a human compared to Galactus, who eats planets. Imagine that. Who's stronger? Doctor Doom is.
I'm almost like, if there wasn't the whole copyright issue, I'm pretty sure Doctor Doom would have cursed up Thanos. Like, seriously.
Probably. Well, now he's in the. They can put him in the MCU.
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
pretty
they
sure.
can, yeah.
I'm pretty sure they've already confirmed that they were making a Fantastic Four film in the MCU, like with the MCU directors and stuff like that. Like not the Sony directors or whatever, whoever they keep hiring.
I think that's Fox.
Fox, yeah, not Sony. I keep saying Sony. I don't know why.
I think the only Marvel character that Sony has is Spider-Man. And that's it.
Yeah. Which they did try to take that away from us. That was fun.
I mean, they were completely justified to do so.
I know, but the last time Sony made a good Spider-Man movie was the San Raimi trilogy.
I'm still of the very unpopular opinion that Amazing Spider-Man was better than any of those.
No.
Or Homecoming. Homecoming was just crap. I didn't even bother watching Far From Home. I just saved Homecoming that much.
Dude, Homecoming was great. Far From Home was better, actually. So there's that. Except for how they portrayed Magneto. Magneto's such a double-edged sword, though. You he's portrayed either really well or he's portrayed like crap. There's no in between. Did I say Magneto? The heck? Yeah, dude, Magneto, of course, from X-Men. Don't you know the famous Spider-Man villain from X-Men, Magneto?
Of course.
I forgot his name. What? Who was the villain? Who was the dude in Far From Home? How do I forget?
Not even saying Magneto so much. That's all I can think of.
I know it's not Magneto though. It's the dude with the
Mysterio, that's it.
Mysterio. Thank you. I don't know why I thought it was Magneto of all characters. Yeah, it makes Mysterio such a double-edged sword for a character. Like, he's either portrayed really good or he's portrayed really bad. There's, like, never really an in-between for him. And he wasn't portrayed the greatest, unfortunately, in Far From Home. He falls under that boat. And I know a lot of people love Mysterio. Like, Mysterio in general is such a, like, love-or-hate character. Either you love him or you hate him. And
I like the idea of him.
Yeah, and he's very hit or miss too, depending on his portrayal. It's really crazy.
Like, sometimes it's done really well, and the other times they don't even try. Like, can you use Spider-Man 2 game?
Yeah. Okay, well that was
they
for
did not even try with that.
That was for a joke, and I'm okay with that.
I'm not talking about the boss. I'm talking about in general.
Oh, okay.
The boss fight was clearly a joke.
The joke was hilarious, or the boss was hilarious. That was weak Mysterio. That was non-superpower Mysterio. Because I did do like the idea of Mysterio too, but yeah, nobody can ever seem to hit a good balance with him. He's one of the most like polarizing characters ever. Like, some people really like him, some people really don't like him. Some people, or he's portrayed really well, sometimes he's portrayed awful. There's like never an in-between. Or at least there's never an in-between I can think of.
It doesn't really help that he's one of the less recurring Spider-Man villains in the first place.
He's memorable though.
Oh, sure.
There's that. But it's hard to beat somebody like Venom or Carnage. Or
It's basically just Venom 2.
Or Green Goblin. Or hell, Reptile.
Lizard.
Lizard, thank you. Why is it Reptile? Because he wants reptiles. But, you know. Well, his name's also just Lizard. So it's easy for me to screw up his name. Also, I do think there is an actual villain called Reptile somewhere.
I can't think of it. I'm not saying you're wrong, I just can't remember it.
I've never been a big fan of Vulture.
Honestly, I haven't either. That's part of why I didn't like Homecoming that much.
Homecoming's probably one of the best versions of Vulture, funny enough. And then, like, what's it called?
They try with Vulture all the time, though. It's weird.
Huh?
They try with Vulture all the time, but it's not like Mysterio where he doesn't show up that often in comparison. No, Vulture's there all the time.
Yeah, it's because Vulture's, he's one of the most reoccurring villains for Spidey, so... He was one of the first villains, I think, for Spidey, too. I'm not 100% sure on that one, though.
I think I'm not sure who it was.
Venom is awesome because he's Black Spider-Man. Did you like Into the Spider-Verse?
Never saw it.
It's a really, really good movie. I think you would enjoy it. Especially if you
No,
like,
I meant to.
especially if you like the Spider-Man comics. I think you'll get a kick out of it. It also references Spider-Man 3 in the first like 20 minutes.
The movie or the game?
The movie.
Oh, I was hoping it was the game.
They
Mysterio.
reference the Peter dance. You know, the one where he's with his wrists. They reference that. It's a good movie though. I think you would like it. If you like Spider-Man, I think you'll like it. A lot of people say it's their personal favorite Spider-Man movie. It's not mine, but it's like probably
You're still lacking.
It's my second favorite. Well, you know what? Your mom is lagging. Also, I have 2 more stages, thank God. Honestly, I would have been done like 30 minutes ago or so if I stopped at lap 8.
Probably, but here we are. No point in stopping at lap 8 now.
Nope. I mean, I have 2 stages left.
You still have the online stuff to do too, didn't you?
It's honestly just one thing, which is, well, 2 things, which is play as Crash online, get 20 trick jumps, 20 Wumpa Fruit, and then just play as Crash.
So there's guys to fight for Crash Goes to do if you happen to get that stage.
If I happen to get it in one race, I'll do it. Otherwise, I couldn't care less. Woohoo, we're in Nina's night ride. Mare
Ride.
ride. Nightmare ride.
It's the mayor's ride.
The mayor's ride. I wonder how the later laps will be, because you know how the second and third lap add more goo?
Oh yeah, it's probably just gonna be a lap 3 all the time.
That's what I assumed.
Either that or they just lock in a single lap. It doesn't look like that's what they're doing.
I don't know where the heck I'm gonna drift in this level. Okay, I guess right here. And right here, maybe? No, that's gonna be hard later on. Ah, of course.
There's a lot of rings in this one.
I know, surprisingly.
If the Dynamites were to be believed, they were actually supposed to introduce the ring mode in last month's GP, so maybe it makes sense to think about it that way.
Were they?
That's what it seems like. Just something happened that made them delayed a month.
I mean, it makes more sense in this game, in this GP anyway, so...
Yeah, I agree. But maybe that's all there was to it. Maybe they just thought it fit better thematically with the Neon Circus, so they held it back.
Yeah. I really do like this game mode. Maybe it's just I think I said this yesterday, maybe it's just because it's something new, therefore it's refreshing, but, I don't know, I find it to be pretty enjoyable. What about you?
Superman 64. That's my answer.
Yeah, but this doesn't control like Superman 64.
Are you sure about that? Flying notwithstanding, it's still pretty clunky.
It's the sound of Superman flying. I'm almost certain AVGN has gone back to it, come to think of it. Because I know we talked about that a little bit. Because you mentioned how he only went through the first first few levels, which he did in his original video. I do think he did a revisit though and finished off the game.
He might have, I don't know. I mentioned it back then too. I stopped watching him around the time he started making the movie.
It was really weird because he had a low period. I didn't think his videos were bad, but they definitely weren't as good as the originals.
Yeah, that's when he was making the movie, because all of his effort was going to that.
Yeah, but now that he's gone back to videos again on his channel and stuff like that more consistently, they definitely are much better.
That's kind of what I assumed they would be like, but it's just been too long. I've outgrown the humor.
And I also do get a kick out of marathoning the older episodes if I'm bored. Barring a very select few, maybe. Some I weren't a fan of or whatever. Woo! What the?
Oh, but you just got to lap 8 on my footage side. It's oh boy, that's I don't even know how you're supposed to hit most of those.
Very precisely.
Yes.
In Ring Rally, it's crucial to maintain your speed when there are no rings around. AKA, do a barrel roll.
One more stage. One more stage.
One more ring stage. I'll be able to buy out the shop too. I think I've been able to buy it out for a while now.
I still can't buy it. Still need all this stuff in the list pack because I don't get the pack. I have to buy everything individually. But I got all the decals already. And I think I got all the stickers too.
I kind of hope... Oh my lord. I kind of hope they do all the other GPs like they've done this one, in the sense of all the stuff are in packs. I mean, it's a double-edged sword.
It's a lot more convenient that way, but...
Yeah, it's a double-edged sword. A lot more convenient, but you need a lot more.
It technically costs... If anything, you need less coins. Because it's bundled together.
True. I'm just glad you don't have
Something
to...
I noticed in this GP, they don't give out discounts as much, even when they should be. Like in previous GPs, they would give you a discount if you'd already bought one or two things in the pack. They aren't doing that this GP.
I think, honestly, it's a glitch, because it's been on and off. Some I've noticed they have, and others I noticed they haven't. Like,
I have not gotten the discount once.
Like specifically, even though I already had the wood decal, it made me rebuy it. Even though I already had it.
Yep, that's one that I got for the engine and fake crash.
Yep. I remember it was very bizarro.
That was easily the best 4,500 Wampa coins I've ever spent. Isn't that right, Farmer Engine?
Yeah.
I haven't even looked at the fake crash in that pack. I don't even care. It's just Farmer Engine all the way.
I love his winning animation. He pulls himself out of the hole.
I haven't gotten to see yet. I haven't played online with him. I've just been farming offline because... Or actually, no, it's after the reset. I could now, but
I don't need to farm. I'm gonna do weekend online play though, just because extra coins are nice. You know what I mean?
yeah, that's what I'm doing now. The less I have to play with the Winter GP, the better.
Exactly. If all goes well, I actually probably won't have to play too much.
I had 14,000 coins saved up for this GP, and I've still had to do this much. So
I had 10,000 coins because I was trying to buy. I wanted to bulk buy all the
packs, but you didn't realize
stuff.
how many packs there'd be.
Well, I wanted to bulk buy the spooky GP stuff is what happened, but the spooky GP stuff disappeared right when I was gonna buy it or whatever. So yeah, I didn't get the chance to buy it, and then you told me that they were gonna put them in packs and stuff, and I got really excited, and then they clearly didn't.
Some people got the packs. I've seen the pictures of it on Reddit. People have gotten them. It's just
Are they
like everything else in this game? It's broken.
You said that they were most of the stuff you saw that there were packs with just like that involved characters and stuff, though, right? Because mine involved, like I said, I was just missing like a few stickers, paint, and 2 wheels. So I was just hoping that they would do the everything is for sale again this time around, which
Clearly too much to ask for.
yeah. And they had patches in the middle of the last GP that never fixed it, so they had like one patch at least, I think.
Yeah.
Which is surprising. When the heck do they patch in the middle of a GP?
They patched the glitch they found in Nina's Night, right? That nobody else had even found yet. So good on them. They actually fixed the glitch that nobody else knew about for once.
It was probably some sort of weird laugh skip. Oh no, hello? Yep. Hello?
You didn't go offline that time.
I heard you disconnect that time, so, I don't know if it's Discord or me. Like, my frames or anything hasn't dropped. The stream hasn't dropped. So
I'm gonna mark myself as idle on Discord just to see what happens, if it happens.
I don't know why it keeps happening. I mean, even though this is going to be the end of the stream really soon, so... There we go. That is every single ring rally in the entire game. I've done it. I'm probably the only soul who's done it.
You madman.
Where are we in the Grand Prix anyways? We're still 850.
I can't imagine you're that low down.
Yeah, we're 850.
I'm 365 on mine.
Spinning wall.
Wait, how am I ahead of you for once? You're always ahead of me.
I don't know. Oh, it's because I haven't done the dailies.
Oh, yeah, that would do it.
Alright, 2.8k.
I haven't done the pro challenge.
Oh, true. Look at that, the store is bought out even though I don't have everything. Woohoo. I would be more enthusiastic, but I'm still missing stuff and I'm pissed about it. Thanks, California Fires. Literally ruined all of my plans on streaming on the weekends. That and I think you were sick one day or something and I didn't want to, or I don't know. There was a lot of things.
Oh, no. Thanks, California.
Just blame California for everything, honestly. I don't even care.
Oh, you don't know the half of it. You want to guess how many rich billionaire Californians try to push their laws on us because they know they won't get away with it in their home state? It's higher than 0, I'll tell you that much. And they're always really stupid laws that would never work.
I hate this state. Full stop.
As you would expect from billionaires.
Sure, we'll do Koala Carnival. No, Koala Carnival doesn't have any shortcuts.
I just put the server, I guess.
Nah, I'll just sit in it, and then I'll just do, like... do you know if the Crash Cove shortcut is technically a shortcut?
I mean, it should be. I don't know for a fact if it does or not. I haven't checked.
Can you check like PSN trophies or something that'll tell you about the shortcuts? Because if it does, I'll just do Crash Cove real quick.
I mean, if the one you're thinking of doesn't, then the ship definitely would. But
the ship isn't a shortcut; it's a slow cut.
I mean, it's technically classified as a shortcut, even if it's slower.
Honestly, I could probably just do what's it called? I could probably just do. What is the name of that stage? Jungle Boogie. I don't know if it'll count that shortcut because I don't know if they program C and K enough, but use drift class coward. Don't talk to me like that.
If it makes you feel any better, I have used Drift Class exclusively since it came out.
I'll use
even back when it was with the original Drift Class version where it was definitively crap, I still liked it.
I'll use Drift Class in what's it called? When I'm doing the shortcut thingy. Boom! Yahoo! Remember that one time a TNT just decided to morph onto my head?
Oh yeah, that happens all the time. It happens to me all the time too.
It was really funny.
Yes, there's a trophy. Crash Code shortcut.
Okay, thank you. I'll just do that then.
Use balanced class coward.
Okay, now we're asking for things that I don't feel comfortable with.
I mean, I'll be the first person to say that I don't like the speed class, but I'm not gonna ask anybody to use balanced either.
Balanced is the worst to control for me. Like, it doesn't feel right to control.
It's basically me for speed class. I don't like playing speed class because it feels like I'm driving on ice all the time.
Well, it's because you are driving on ice all the time. Oh, Mayo. Didn't you know?
I'm not always playing Polar Pass.
Don't you want to?
No!
Why not?
Hey, I was a Crunk main before engine swapping was a thing, so
I was absolutely a turning main for the longest time. I was a turning main before engine swapping was a thing.
Engine like the character, or engine like an engine?
Engine, like a thing in a car.
There's engines inside cars? Do you think he's farming in there?
I hope so.
I like turning too. Turning is fun. I don't like controlling balance, but I like controlling turning. You know, I just realized, because of all the neon in this stage, this also, I guess, converts over to Electron. How good are these stages for, what's it called? The bit rate. Because I don't know if I don't know if neon fits with like the bit
It's
rate.
okay with the screen when it's in small mode, at least. I don't know about large resolutions. Like, if you're watching on a phone, it's probably fine.
Well, that goes for a lot of bitrate issue stuff. Unless you're watching something that legitimately has static, that just kills the bitrate of anything. Full stop. I don't know the reasonings why behind it. Do you?
Drift doesn't, sort of. It has to do with colors and how videos process it, but that's a whole nother talk for another day.
You could probably spend an hour trying to explain that to me.
Yeah, and I would still only get like 5% in, because it is a very deep topic. But I spent way more time researching than I probably should have.
Wait, there's Crash Cove.
Crash Cove, stay. But Crash Cove, you coward.
It's 2 to 2 to 2.
They will bleed snowflakes. What? No, stop voting Tiny Arena. You.
Come on, Crash Cove. Clockwork
Crash
Wampa
Cove,
1.
Crash
I'm
Cove.
out. Clockwork Wampa 1, unfortunately.
Will they bleed snowflakes? What? Oh, you're talking about for the next GP? I mean, I guess that sounds like something they might do.
That'd be kind of cool.
Winter theme.
I wonder what they're going to do for the tires. Because they can't have I don't think they're going to have a snow effect to them, because there's snow stages, and that's kind of redundant.
I mean, they might. I mean, they have a fiery theme stage, but didn't stop them.
True, but you're not driving on fire.
Yeah, not yet at least.
Yeah.
It's honestly kind of surprising. Like, we have an active volcano stage.
Candy tires, as cool as that would be, I feel like the effect would be the same thing as like the neon effect almost is, or something similar.
You say that, but we already have tires that have very similar effects.
That is true, but I guess I could see that, like the candy cane tires, quote unquote, or whatever. Maybe they'll do that. Maybe all the paint jobs will be like present themes. You know how there's like the generic presents, like stuff you put on presents, like the polka dots and like the Christmas trees and ornaments and stuff like that. Like maybe those will be all the separate stuff. It's kind of boring, but like it would make sense. I was gonna do drifting class. Oops. Here, you know what? Just for you, or not? I'll do drift. Like the last thing I'll do on this stream is I will do Hot Air Skyway Ring Rally drifting class. Because I'm not used to that class. At all. Also, I might be ahead of you now.
Gary, I would just like to warn you that I am hovering over user in timeout for that comment.
What did he say this time?
He's talking about Mama Top again. Like, I'm hovering over the timeout button. Don't tempt me.
He'll time you out. Oh my god, that is a comment I do not want to see. That's uncomforting. I'm telling... No, I can't even say I'm telling Mother. He'll just make a joke about it.
Too late, you already said it.
Damn it! Or darn it.
I'm gonna find a gym, meet him, and tell him about it. There.
Ooh, I did it. Whoa, saw what I did? I know that's proper English, but it sounds so wrong.
You know, like, I feel like most people would say "see what I did," but even if it is technically wrong.
Yeah.
Do you have anything left?
No, I'm just gonna do the ring rally thing just to satiate Gary.
I don't think Gary's here anymore.
Oh,
Where's Zero watching? He left when I threatened with the timeout.
I don't care. No, it says there's 3 people watching.
It says 0 for me.
Well, it's glitched for you. Are you watching it right now?
No, it was paused. What about now?
It's
No,
just...
never mind. He's still here.
Abort! Alright, so I'm gonna do drift class. This is just for you. Drift class. Hot Air Skyway Ring Rally. Let's see if I can get 700,000 points using a class I am not used to at all. I've only used this class like 3 times.
And I'm pretty sure at least 2 of those 3 times were before they changed how drift class works.
No, one of them was before. The other ones were not. The other ones were after. Oh yeah, they also patched midway through to make drifting better. Or, yeah, it's called drift.
I don't know if I would call it better, but it's different. Like, the stats themselves are better, but they got rid of the Sacred Fire effect, which I really miss.
I like that. I thought that was a cool effect, but it's definitely a better class now. Isn't it technically considered on par with acceleration now?
Yeah.
Yeah, so...
Some say it's slightly better, some say it's slightly worse.
Speed is still king, but...
Well, that's just because if you're a top level player, then speed is all that's going to matter.
Yep.
Because you can use U-turning and air hops and all that to get around turning being crap.
Yep.
But it doesn't stop the fact that speed still feels like you're driving on ice.
This doesn't feel bad at all, surprisingly. I remember when I first tried this class out, it felt really weird. But I'm actually doing a pretty decent job at controlling it. Maybe it was just because I was in Nina's Nightmare and it felt really weird there.
Honestly, most classes feel really weird in this Nightmare.
Except for speed. I'm just used to speed, so I'm just going to naturally have bias there. The drift class, so far, is really good for getting down the spiral, at least in terms of drifting. Which that's one of the hardest parts, I feel like, when doing this ring challenge.
It turns Dragon Mine's to your bitch, too.
Does it really?
As I found out. Yes. Hey. This spiral's super easy.
What did you just say?
It turns it into your broccoli man.
Thank you. Broccoli! It does feel weird getting out of drifts though, because the control I know is pretty good for this class, so there is some weird, like, you can probably tell I'm struggling sometimes to like reposition myself just because I'm so used to the speed class.
I mean, I still have that problem. It's just built into the class. Although speed has that problem too, so I don't know.
I'm just used to it on speed, I think, is the thing. Yeah. Wah. Yahoo! Let's go. Here we go!
Okay.
That's what Toad says in Mario Kart 64. Speaking of which, we do need to do Mario Party Online sometime for a video.
Then we're gonna just go down this downward spiral of doing every single Mario Party game. All the way up till Super, or whatever the newest iteration is at that point.
I mean, I'd be down to do a lot of the Mario Party games net play, if that's possible, or online. I don't know if the newest ones are online or not.
I mean, it'd be really hard to do 10 Super, considering Wii U and Switch, but
yeah.
Everything else should be doable.
Yeah. Unless there's some weird net play issue with Mario Party. That could be the case, I don't know.
Yeah. And before anyone mentions it, yes, I'm very aware SME is a thing, but you need a supercomputer to run it, and I don't have one.
Yeah.
So, for the time being, that's it out.
I remember a friend of mine was like, I want to play Xenoblade Chronicles X because they were really good.
Yeah, that's the last game you should play on Semi.
Yeah, they were like, I want to play. And this was like during the infancy still of Semi, and they're like, I want to play it. I want to play the game, so I'm going to try to emulate it. And I was like, you should honestly just buy the game at this point because...
buy the Wii U, and that because it'll be cheaper than the parts you need for...
Yeah, because like they could run Semi, but I was also like, it's not going to run like very well. No matter how much progress they've made on the emulator, it was like...
also, Gary, you're wrong. There is something he can do. He can deny it. He can deny it every day and every night until I give him pizza.
Oh, God. Well, I know whatever you're talking about is in relation to Rillaroo now.
You said your daily reminder that Rillaroo is coming, and there's nothing you can do about it. Which I said that, no, there is something you can do. You can deny it.
I'm not listening. If I can't hear it, it doesn't exist.
See?
Also, there won't be a stream tomorrow. I'm sorry. So you won't be able to give me daily reminders. Next stream will likely be on Friday.
It'll be Thursday or Friday. We're going to wait till the weeklies reset.
It'll likely be Friday.
Actually,
Unless the
definitely
weekly,
Friday, because Thursday's a record day. So
it'll either be Wednesday then, unless it doesn't reset.
Wednesday there's no point because weeklies.
Yeah. Doesn't it reset on Doesn't it reset on Wednesday, or does it reset?
It resets on Thursdays, doesn't it?
Oh yeah, it does. You're right. Never mind.
It used to be Wednesday, but
then Beanox. But then this game went full Beanox.
What a surprise! I'm still trying. Like, I feel like if any game studio, I would really love to tour Beanox one day. Just, like, I feel like I would be very disappointed if it wasn't just being held up with toothpicks and duct tape everywhere.
We'll fix out the bugs eventually.
Like, my problem is, like, I know more of their catalog than just Crash Nitro Fuel. They have so much crap that just barely works. Like, I'm honestly surprised Activision hasn't shut them down yet.
Dude, Activision doesn't care enough to shut them down, is the thing. If it was EA, yeah, you can bet your ass they would have been shut down. RIP Visceral Games. I will miss you. That was a really big deal when that came out. Oh yeah, did you hear, remember, God, I don't remember her name, but the girl everybody loved at E3, remember how she left in her project and whatever?
Oh yeah, that's more Bethesda than EA. But
yeah, but did you know, I think they said they're going to be doing Okami 2?
Yes, I did.
Which, no wonder she left.
Yeah, no kidding. That's a very thing to work on.
She might, like, Tokyo Ghostwire might have been her baby, but if I was called in for, like, an Okami 2, yeah. Screw my...
I still haven't played the original.
Screw my freaking child. I am really excited for that. And she looked really, really happy about it, too. So... Now it all makes sense on why she left. People were like, "Oh man, I hope something bad didn't happen." Probably nothing bad happened, except she
something
was
really good happened.
She was probably freaking offered. She was like, "Hey, we're making Okami 2. Wanna join in?" She was like, "You know, I have this game I'm working on, but I really don't care anymore." Goodbye, studio. I have better things to attend to. In their names.
There, you got the 700,000. You can rest easy.
Oh, did I? I wasn't even paying attention. I was too busy focusing on Okami 2. Oh, that was my best score yet, 73,000. That was still very hard. I still barely won. Let me just change my engine real quick before I forget and I'm stuck on drift forever.
That actually sounds like something you would do.
Why do you think I'm changing my engine? Oh man, I was sitting on my leg. I can tell because it's falling asleep.
I've been sitting on it for the last hour and I didn't even know until you mentioned this, so thank you.
I'm sorry. I just want to check really quickly how my ring rally looks on every single stage. Crash Cove, 93rd place. Mystery Caves, 125th place. Sewer Speedway, 1,461. I have no idea why I have such a bad score there. Roost Tube, 756. Slide Coliseum, 647. Turbo Track, 456. Coco Park, 2,299. Okay, that one's awful. Tiger Temple, 452. Papu's Pyramid, 1272. Dingo Canyon, 184. Polar Pass, 495. Tiny Arena, 266. Dragon Mines, 285. Blizzard Bluff, 784. Hot Air Skyway, 1,199. Cortex Castle, 512. Engine Labs, 268. Oxide Station, 208. Inferno Island, 145. Jungle Boogie, 79. Praise be to Krunk. Clockwork Wampa, 91. Android Alley, 119. Electron Avenue, 789. Deep Sea Driving, 73. Thunderstruck, 58. Tiny Temple, 390. Meteor George, 177.
I hate you.
Barren Ruin, 63. Out of Time, 525. Assembly Lane, 171. Hyperspace.
You can definitely tell what stages people actually care about based on your score.
Pretty much. Hyperspaceway, 15.
Except for that one.
That one's just me. Retro Stadium, 67. Twilight Tour, 84. Prehistoric Playground, 158. Spyro Circuit, 234. Nina's Nightmare, 100 on the spot. Koala Carnival, 813. So I've got a pretty good scores. Pretty good. Yeah, she did do the art design for Evil Within. Sorry, I know I wasn't looking at the thing. Anyways, so that's gonna be it for the day. I don't really care about Passive Rider. That really doesn't matter to me.
Yeah, and you could be going in and out of lobbies for an hour and never see Crash.
Yep, so 60...
Nobody will vote for it.
I'm 690th on the Nitro leaderboard currently. How many races are there? 230,000 so far. If I had to guess, there's going to be like 500,000. I think last one had 700,000.
There was like 700 by the end of it.
Yeah. So, alright.
I'm a little more this time than last, but...
Next time I stream this game will be on Friday. We'll be doing the online races again for my bonus, and the weeklies, and the dailies, and yada yada yada. Hope you enjoyed the stream!
But that'll be in a few days, so thank you all for watching. All toast, toast, toast. Bye.